Okay, we should be live. You gotta be nice to the people.
You don't have to act like John Tesh, though. Do you know that John Tesh, you know who John Tesh is?
If
He
you're
was
gonna-
on Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
married to. Do you know that he is like a composer, and he's the one who did the, you know, the dun, 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 for NBA basketball? He wrote that.
Oh, we're buffering already?
No, they could see us. I don't know why we can't. I think all you guys can see us, but we can't see us yet. There we go.
For NBA basketball? Oh, right.
Buffering already?
No, they could see us. I don't know why we can't. Yep, we can see. We can see you now.
Hi,
You guys
everyone.
can see us, but we can't see us yet. Yay! And I'm not gonna say like first time is a charm. We're gonna be quiet when it comes to that. We have a loaded group over here. We have Justine on the camera and Nancy sitting here counting jewels. We can see you now. Oh, you know what? I gotta turn this down. Yay! Echo. And I'm not gonna say first time. There we go.
I was going to say, usually we don't hear all that. Mona, my first live. Hello, Mona.
It's awesome. Well, hello, Mona. That's really cool.
Hi, Tammy.
Hello, Miss Tammy. Hi, Kim. Yay! It's Friday.
Florida.
Greetings from Florida. I'd like to be in Florida.
Deborah from Michigan.
Deborah, who finally in Michigan got her kit, and finally, oh, forget, I'd rather be in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Finally could participate with us because she's in Michigan. That's fantastic. I'm so
Hi,
glad.
Robbie. Is Nancy counting the rose peach?
No, we are so sold out of so many jewels, it's ridiculous.
I did peach last night.
We did do peach last night, but we're waiting for 3mm. That's coming from Austria on Tuesday. Yeah.
Hi, Linda. And Brenda.
Hello, hello.
Texas, Cincinnati.
Hi, Miss Ann. So exciting. It's Friday.
Tell
You guys
Robbie
really,
anything.
really are doing very good cards. What? Your paper's over there. If you need your paper.
Okay. I think you are turned.
I'm not turned. I'm perfect.
That's the attitude.
And I know I am. I'm perfect. And I don't want to say that I'm perfect because then all of a sudden I'll freeze and I'll have to come back. Oh, look, Julia's with us. It's so exciting that so many of you guys are doing Zoom. I love it. I love it.
Cindy got her kid early and posted her cards.
I know. I love it. You
Happy
guys are
last day of
really doing
school.
good with your cards. I mean, I can't believe how good you're doing with your cards.
Chiro Kim, first online from Phoenix. Cleveland.
Who's from Cleveland?
Elena.
Elena, yes. Technically Parma. Hello, Kathy.
And I here in Oregon.
Yeah, if you guys have not posted your cards, make sure you post your cards. Because they're all fantastic. I mean, like, really fantastic.
All I have is a narrow view.
It's, I know, the narrow view, that's all you're going to have. Facebook, you can't have it any other way when you're live. You may be able to tell me that you can, but trust me, we researched it. But a narrow view. For the person who's saying I have a narrow view, be very happy you can see me and it's the right way. Trust me, we've had difficulties with this
Mentor.
for many times.
Santa.
It's our ladies from Menor.
Oh, is Janet in the house?
Yep.
Judy and Ann.
Hello from Mars.
San Francisco
Uncovering-
Bay. The Jersey Shore.
I know they're from everywhere. Kathy comes in and out. Kathy Peak, I absolutely have to agree with you. The cards were incredible. Like, so incredible, like I'm embarrassed even to show you mine. I'm going to stop doing my take-home card. I'm just going to give you guys bits and pieces. You're going to have to go for it. Although I think probably like 80% of you, because not a lot of you, I don't know if you all do them yourself or just copy ours, which is fine. You can copy ours, but we don't get nearly as many posts on that post as many kits that we sell. So I would say only about 20% of you are posting them.
Diane says, how do we see the posted cards?
How do you see the posted cards? This morning earlier this morning, like at 2 a.m., I put up a post on our Facebook page that said, post your 105 Make It Home cards here. And if you go into the comments of that post, you're going to see a lot of different cards. And it is 8:02. So I think we're going to start. So Justine, you cut me off and you tell me whatever you need to tell me.
Sure.
Good, bad, fun. Because when I read the comments last time, I read more comments than you did out loud. Justine. So good evening, everyone. Hello. Hello, hello. So this was your Make It Home card. This was my Make It Home card, which a lot of yours was incredibly beautiful. I almost want to say nicer than mine. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I do want to show you before we start a card that I try to, because you all think that, you know, it's easy to design these cards. Sometimes it comes to you. Sometimes it doesn't. So I knew we were going to use this stamp, and we'll talk about the stamp name in a second, actually when we're cutting. So I knew we were going to use this stamp, and I really didn't want to stay with the same color theme. I made this card, and then I thought, well, let me see, because I think I could make this into a firework since July's coming up. So I wanted to try to make it into a firework. So I'm going to show you a card that I made into a firework that was going to be in the class. But when I showed everybody, everyone said, that is the ugliest thing. No, they didn't say ugly. They said it looks like, what'd you say it looked like? It looked like a galaxy, or it looked like...
Yeah.
What was it? But when I showed my sister Nancy, she goes, oh my God, I thought of fireworks right away. So this was my card that I made that got ixnayed on the ground floor, so you're not going to do it. So some of you are going to think, oh my God, I'm glad you didn't do that. And some of you are going to say, well, no, that's a nice card. But this is the same stamp, different color paper. And I'm laughing because I love it.
I think they said it was like, Peggy said like Star Wars or something.
Well, you said it too. You agree.
Yeah, after she said
you didn't
it,
like
yeah.
it, right.
Well, we never saw Star Wars, so how the hell would we know?
Well, true. So this was my attempt at trying to make a different card. So I like it because I was really going for fireworks. And when the fireworks didn't look, and I even thought it looked like a galaxy far, far away too. That's when I went back to, I know, some people love it. That's why I went back to this. You're all saying heart, heart, heart. I bet you don't love
you
it.
got a couple boo-boos.
You said spaceship.
Yeah, spaceship.
Who's boo-booing me? That's not fun.
You got a couple of
That's so funny.
Yeah, I agree.
I like it, Angela. And I liked it too, but it was really one of those ones where you were, you know, when you do a card and it's really good and you show like 5 people and 5 people say, that's fantastic, then you know you got gold. When you show a card and like half the people say, oh, that's nice, that's when you know you don't want to use it. So this was my attempt of being a little bit colorful and different. I will send that to somebody. But look, again, look, it fits right in our perfect 6x6.
A lot of people say galaxy fighters.
Yeah, see, I know. It did look like a spaceship to me, but
May the force be with you.
I was going for a firework look, so I wanted to show you that, because not everything I do is perfect. My God, I'm so far from it, it's ridiculous. But I was excited to show you guys that. So you're either secretly laughing or you're thinking, well, that was good. So this is my take-home kit that I'm going to give to Justine, who's going to do hers tomorrow. Bring it back. Okay, so let's start. Class 105.
Someone asked if you can post that if they want to copy it.
Oh, you know what? I'll post it on the 105. Yes. And that's where it says do your make-home kit. I'll do that. And then, as promised, here's your jewel list from the past 4 classes, and then here's the jewel list for this class. And like I said, going forward, we're definitely going to put that in everyone's kit, okay? Oh, and for all of those who ordered, like, Silver Knight, oh my God, there's so many of you ordered Silver Knight. Silver Knight came in and it went out today. So those of you who are waiting for Silver Knight, it did definitely go out today. So your pop dots, we're not going to use the pop dots for the first card. You're going to put your little set of pop dots, which is very exciting. Aren't you guys glad you got those? You're going to put those to the side. because we're going to use those in our second card. And then these are our lovely die cuts that we die cut for you from that. Oh, I don't even have it here. It's from that Heartfelt die. A lot of you already purchased that die. Don't open these yet, but I want to open this up just to show you something. A lot of you purchased these. Now, I want to tell you that there's probably like 400 in stock. There's probably like 350 in stock now because it's a discontinued die. But these were used, and we'll use all these. These were used with that holographic paper, okay? And a lot of you bought that too, and let me show you that real quick.
Someone's asking what Silver Knight is.
Silver Knight, the jewel. We used it on the outside of that green paisley card, I think in 104. But here's that paper that we got that from. So it was in this paper pack, and it was a Starburst one. That's what we used. And I think the cards for next, in 2 weeks, Class 106, I know we use this one too. So that came from that. But I want to show you something else too before I start the card.
Is it blurry or just my computer?
It's just your computer.
I think maybe you're talking about the paper.
Oh, this is not, oh, if you're talking about your screen, it's just you. If you're talking about this, no, this is holographic. Here, I won't move it so much. That's holographic.
Oh, is that beautiful?
So I don't know if that's blurry or not, but it's just holographic paper. Now, don't leave me yet. I want to show you something. I want to show you because we have that mirror lava paper that we've been using, and it looks just as pretty as in the mirror lava paper. But look, that is that same die cut in the lava paper, and here it is in that holographic paper. So you're going to have two different looks, but it looks just as nice there. It doesn't match the cards necessarily that we're doing today. That's why we did it in this. But isn't that great on both those papers? I just wanted to show you that. It's pretty cool. I loved it. Okay, so I'm
Do you
going to
have
put
any
these
update on the Peachy Jewels from a few weeks ago?
Peachy Jewels from a few weeks ago.
Have they
Peachy
come in
Jewels.
yet?
Peachy Jewels. I think you're talking about, oh, light peach, because this week is rose peach. Rose peach will go out on Tuesday. Light peach, I hate to say it, but half you got your light peach crystals. The other half are still waiting. Sadly, it's probably going to be another 3 to 4 weeks. If it's really that long, I may, because I think we're only missing the 4mm. If it's that long, I may just send you out the 3 and 5 and send out 4 at a later time.
That die, is that the Ariana?
Yes, it is the Ariana.
Because people are asking what's the name of it and where can they get it on the website? And
Yep, anything for, especially for the newbies here, because I know we have a lot of newbies again. Anything that passes through my hands, anything that I use, if you go to our website, stamplistic.com, the top tab, the very, very top tab says online classes. And if you click on that, every single thing we use, including that Ariana die, is going to be in there. I would wait, though, to buy stuff until the end of the class because we are going to be doing a make-along with Jennifer. And I'm going to show you that probably at the end of the class that you may want to purchase like one item for that. But anything that I have here is going to be in that tab, okay? Okay, so the first card, let me get this out of the way.
Light Topaz. You have an update on Light Topaz?
Oh, it's funny because only 3 people are waiting for Light Topaz. Hopefully it's coming in from Austria on Tuesday. We have literally like a whole, my cost, like an $8,000 order coming in from Austria on Tuesday. So hopefully that Light Topaz is in there. Okay, so this is the first card we're going to make right here, and that's going to be in your first pack. So hopefully you can pull that out. It's wrapped around our cut-a-butt of information. I'll put that over there. And it's funny because, I'll tell you this when we're cutting the paper. So I chose to open this card from right to left, and look at all these dog hairs that are attached to this. Jeez, oh man. So I chose to open this up from right to left. You can open it up from up and down. I don't care, top to bottom, but I'm going from right to left. So with that said, that's what I'm going to put on my paper. Now, you may have a different look to your 6x6 printed paper because it was a 12x12 sheet that we cut in half. So you notice on this card, I don't have that brown edge on that card. So whichever way you want to put your paper on the front of the card, let's go ahead and adhere that. And you're going to have some time because you know me. I like to make sure it's adhered well. And this is just a little bit overcut. So I'm going to cut this just a sliver. And we'll talk about missing items too. Let me get started on this. Oh, I didn't get that right. I just totally tore my sheet of paper.
While you have a minute, someone asked you if you can explain how to unclog the big bottle of glossy accents and how to use it properly.
ask me that. Let's talk about that question when I actually am doing the cutting.
Oh.
Yeah. Who asked about the big bottle of glossy accents?
It was all the way, it was in the,
Okay.
when you were talking about something else, she just said when you have time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that when I'm cutting, which is good because that's when we can catch up. Okay.
Melanie says, I'm a newbie for the online class.
Oh,
Happy
that's
to be
right.
here."
Hello, Melanie. Are you playing along with us, or are you just watching? I hope that everyone's like crafting along. If you think that you're not going to have enough time, trust me, you have enough time. Everyone right here watching is going to tell you that you have enough time, because I'm doing this with you, and I'm very slow, so you have tons of time. Where the heck did I put my tape? Jeez, oh man.
We need to cut as well.
Who asked that?
Carol White.
Yes, Carol White, of course you have to cut. All our cards are fussy cutting. That's why the classes are 9.5 hours.
Cheryl says, what are we cutting? Nothing.
You're not cutting anything yet. You're going to follow me. You're not cutting anything yet. And the only thing that you're doing is you're adhering this base on the front of your card. Okay? That's the only thing that you are doing right now. And a lot of you may think that I'm working at the perfect pace for you. And some of you may think that I'm working too slow. But that's the beautiful part about this class, is that we all tend to finish together because you are working at my pace, hopefully.
Melody says, I'm playing along.
Good, I'm glad. I'm very, very glad. How's your knee? Is it healing well? Are you able to walk yet? She's probably going to say, just leave me be right now so I can make my card. I cut my front because I screwed this up. I cut my front just a tad bit short. So I'm going to put a little bit of white around here. And I laid this down wrong too. Yeah, there we go. So my front I cut my front a little bit short, guys. So look, have just a little bit more space there and a little bit more space here. Both places, which is fine to me. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to put this one here, just so we can have this in the front there. So we're going to take this sheet of paper, this cardstock right here, and this is Kaisercraft paper. We are not using...
Top down or left, right? Open.
It opens from right to left. Okay, so we're going to take this right here, and we're going to cut this. And let me show you, actually, just give me 1 second so I can cut this. Give me 1 second before you start cutting this, because I want to show you something.
And a couple people have already commented, says, please continue to allow us to purchase the stamps with classes.
Well, we did that with this. We won't do it with everyone because, for example, in 2 weeks, we're going to be using the club stamp. So a lot of you will already have that. Okay, but this is how I want you to cut. Everyone look at me real quick, okay? I want you to cut into here. I just want to see this piece here. So you could get to this little piece and just cut like in a V right there, because you are going to put this piece, looky here, right on top of that. So it doesn't matter if this is cut perfectly right here. So you can cut all the way down because this piece is going to hide that. Does everyone see that? So you can just cut just like that. And I normally hit this and then go in. Hit that and go in because I know that right there is what's going to be covered up. Okay?
What's the best ink for stamping?
The best ink the ink that we use for stamping is VersaFine Black. And we do have that, again, on that same tab that we are the same tab that's on the online class tab on our website. However, this is the deal with the VersaFine Black, which a lot of people know. They're a California company, which means when we had the shutdown, they had to shut down. They weren't even like partially shipping. So they have not shipped anything for the last 2 months. And everyone is sold out of that ink right now. So if you buy that right now from us, if you buy it from anywhere, you're going to have to wait a couple weeks or so until they start to ship again. So, but the answer to your question is VersaFine Black. We like that because it's the blackest of black. And it's the most expensive ink pad on the market too. But it's the blackest of black and it picks up the finest lines, which just makes it beautiful. Any other questions?
Not yet. Rebecca just says, have a good night. She got a package today. She thought it was her stamp kit, but it was the Cut Above, which she loves.
Oh, where's she from? Rebecca, are you in Michigan? Why is that taking so long to get to you? Tell me if you're in Michigan.
Debbie says your Stamplistic website for ordering is not working.
It should. And I've got to be honest with you, we've been having problems all day, but the last time I checked it worked. So if it's not working, you have to be patient with it. But I know we've been getting orders today, so I can't do anything right now with it, but I would keep trying that. So if you could look up, this is how I want you to be cutting this. You don't have to be neat about this at that point. That's what's really good about that, okay? So just cut just like that. Nancy, can you pull up the Stamplistic website and see if it loads for you?
Is 106 class being released tonight?
Yes, 106 is going to be shown and released tonight. I will show you the cards. In between these two cards, I will show you what they look like, and I love them. I really like them a lot.
My favorite class.
And Nancy said actually it was her favorite. It's her favorite class. Her favorite two cards. Do you have a question?
Yeah, you got like 6 people saying, yeah, they've been trying all day. Not all day. Some people, they've been trying since certain times all day. Nothing's working on the website. That lady was from Colorado.
Oh, I think she ordered late actually.
When did 105 ship? Friday and Saturday, right?
No. Oh.
105?
105, no, remember that was our all-nighter last Friday, so we shipped it all on Saturday.
That's right.
They all shipped on Saturday, guys. Okay, so anyhow, I was answering a question and I stopped. And I don't know what I was answering. Oh, the website. I don't know what to tell you. I could deal with that after this, but right now I can't. But we have been getting orders today, so I don't know what's going on. I think it's the load time. I don't know, so just bear with us on this, okay? But let's not order stuff. Let's just make our crafts right now. Okay, so this is how we're going to cut that out. So hopefully you have that done. Hopefully you're just finishing up or waiting for me. Okay, so the next one you're going to cut is going to be this guy right here. And let me show you what you're going to cut here. Let me just cut this off and this off. Oh, and then I'll tell you about the name of the stamp. So here, again, look up if you can. Look up real quick. Here, okay, here we're going to cover this. This is going to be its own cutout, which is this right here. So we just need this part to show. So once we get here, we could just sloppily cut into there and cut that off, because this part is going to cover this part. Does everyone see that? So let's go ahead and just cut that. Let me just cut a little thing out and I could show you up close.
Elizabeth, hopefully someday soon we'll have a new website.
We are working on it. Yeah, we were having problems with it today too. But people did place orders, so it's just sporadic. I can't call them. If I call them, I literally will be gone for an hour. Oh, that's what people are asking about 106. Remind me about that if I don't go back to that. So everyone look up. So this is what I want to cut here. And again, you notice I'm cutting out those little things in between because we're going to have another layer to go right on top of that. So it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter that that's sloppy. So you can cut that like that all the way around. So yeah, so 106, I will show you the cards for 106 in between here. And then sometime tonight, I won't tell you what time, you're going to get an email that says you may buy 106 class kits now. Luckily, it's not off our website. It's off of your email, which is through PayPal. And if you don't get our emails, you'll get that. You can see that link tonight at some time through Facebook. And I know the time, but I'm not going to tell you the time. Most of you know the time. So yeah, so you'll be able to buy those tonight. And then hopefully you'll be able to shop our website tonight too, but I was having when I was putting some product up there, and I was having a hard time loading some pictures, so I think they were having some issues today. Our host. So let's talk about the name. Our name of our stamp is Corona Borealis, which I want to address a couple things. There was 3 of you that emailed me and put on the website email me and, no, I think, actually just put on the website, please don't name it after this horrible disease, or please don't name it that. And I said this last week, but we didn't have everybody on last week, so during that make along with Jennifer. So let me tell you the reason why, number one, we like Corona Borealis, and why we put it as one of the 12 to pick from, which, by the way, it won by a landslide. That was first. Roulette was second. Boy, what was third? Oh, I can't think what was third. One of my personal favorites was Spinderella, and I think that got like 4 votes. I love Spinderella.
Which one are you cutting now?
This one, the light gray. So anyhow, so Corona Borealis won. And I don't want to say it's a spoof on Yes, the Disease, but...
Show the cutting up close.
I am right here. It can't get any closer. So it's a spoof on... Oops, I missed one. So it's a spoof on what's happening, but let's look at it as a positive. It's, you know, I know it's horrible. People are getting sick. People are dying. I understand. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. But on the positive note, we made something a little bit positive, because now we're gathering, we're having classes, we're making all of these beautiful cards. You guys are FaceTiming each other. So it's a little bit, you know, that part is positive. So that's why the Corona part's good. And the Borealis part, that just comes from, you know, spoof on like Crystal AB or Topaz AB, Aurora Borealis. So that's why Corona Borealis, it's a perfect name for the stamp and the time. So that's why we let it go through. And obviously a lot of you guys liked it too.
Norma said her stamp is cut off. Not sure if I can make it work.
Her stamp is cut off. Her stamp or her printed image? Stamp or printed image, Norma. So this is what I'm saying. When you cut through there, eventually this is going to be laid right where it's supposed to go, right on top of here. So everyone who's confused, I need you to look right now and watch me. So when this lays right on top like this, that's going to be perfect. That's going to cover up all that stuff, all this bad stuff that we didn't care about because we knew this was going to cover. It's going to cover up just like that. Okay? Did Norma answer us? Was there a page or was it her stamp?
Mm-hmm. Lori says mine was on dark paper. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. You should have one on dark paper. This is the first one on dark paper. And now I'm cutting my second one, ladies. You all have the same things in your kit, I promise you. I promise you, I promise you. So yes, dark paper was the first one. This is the second one.
Norma said my printed image dark. Beth says printed image is cut off.
Well, that means that we cut that wrong, but I can't imagine. Oh. Some of you, okay, so I think I know what you're talking about. Some of you, and I should have pulled this, I need everyone to pay attention, and if you have this, you're going to know what I'm talking about, which I think is what they're talking about. Some of you, in order for us to get 4 masters on a sheet of paper, one of these edges, yes, one of these very, very tip edges was cut off. However, there is a faint line right there, so you know where to cut. Cut on that faint line, and then when we go to use our black magic marker, you're just going to draw that line right back in. I think that is exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, so some of you,
one little tip. Yeah.
Yep, one out of every 4 of you don't have that full line right there. You have a very, very faint line. And I know that you have a faint line because I looked at all of them. Cut right on that faint line, and then when we outline in black, you're going to put that back in. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say outline in black, just stay with me and know that it's okay. So cut right there on that line. And I believe probably 100% I just probably answered their questions. I'm sure that's what they were trying to say.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so this one's going to be my third one I'm cutting. Happy face, sad face. Can I go on? I'll wait for happy faces or sad faces. Can I go on?
Norma said yes.
Good. And it looks like I can go on. My sad faces can't stop and do a sad face. Okay, good. I'm going to go on, unless that's a screaming face. Okay. So the next one I'm going to cut is going to be this layer right here. And it's going to be that long pointed thing. Okay? That long pointed, I don't even know what you want to call that. Pointed thing. Now, you guys cut this in your same exact class. I'm sorry, in your make home thing. But I'm going to show you how I cut this. And maybe, excuse me, maybe some of you guys figured this out at home. Maybe you didn't. But everyone look up real quick, okay? when you cut this, whoops, hold on, because I'm going to save you a lot of time if you didn't already figure this out. When you cut this piece, do not take your time and cut all the way around that circle. It's not going to matter. By the time you put that jewel right there where it's going to go in its natural position, it's going to cover up anything that you make a mistake there, especially on this printed paper. So just go in and you're going to cut it like in a V right there, right past that circle, okay? That's how you're going to cut that. Does everyone see that? I'm going to hold that up for about another 15 seconds.
Denise says, I cut the third one as my second one.
That's fine. It all matches, Denise. That's fine. So go ahead and switch them. And then just, you know, whichever one you did, use another color for the other one. It's okay. I promise you it's okay. And again, I'm just going to cut right to that circle. I'm not going to worry about turning that. I'm going to show you once again. See that? I'm not going to worry about going around that circle. It's going to lay there perfectly.
Cindy said, oh my God, so much easier.
I know it is. It's funny because when I knew you guys were going to try to go around that circle, and I want to bring up something else to you folks too. I knew you guys were going to go around that circle, but there was no other way for me to tell you that without me blowing how to do the card itself. So I thought, let them just do their card the way they want them, and then I'll show them a shortcut when we do this. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you cut this layer, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't cut this layer on your Make It Home card, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay. This is a much easier way. Now, as you're cutting this, does everybody see that design, how it's pixel-like? It's not the straight black line. Does everyone see that? Those pixel marks? I know you do because it's sticking out like a sore thumb. Well, it's sticking out like a sore thumb because you're staring at it. When the card's done, it doesn't stick out as much. When we went to, when I had to make this design, this was a brand new design that we made just for this class. I literally did not have the stamp itself, so I had to take the design itself and I had to make the master of the design. And that was a little bit pixelated. And I didn't notice that until I actually got into the card. But there was nothing I could do at that point, so I had to go with it. But like I said, because it's on this printed paper, as long as you're not cutting it, you're not staring at that, and you don't see that.
Pam asked, pink or gray?
I don't understand that question. I'm cutting something that looks like wood. So pink or gray, I don't know. My third layer is something that looks like wood, and it's going to look like that when finished. My fourth one's going to be my pink one. Okay, can I go on? Happy face, sad face. Let me know if I can go on. Perfect. Okay, the next one's going to be my pink polka dots. And my pink polka dots.
You got about 8 or 9 crying faces.
Oh, well then you know what? I'll give you guys about 30 seconds, okay? They're like, 30 seconds? Oh, I do have some crying faces. Okay, I will wait. You guys continue. Nancy, do you want to see if the website's up when you have a second? So I hope everyone likes the name of the stamp. I love the name of the stamp. Okay, there's a lot of people crying right now. Just keep cutting. You're good.
Someone says, I have 2 pink polka dots.
You're supposed to have 2 pink polka dots. Trust the process. Just follow along with me, and I promise we'll get you there, okay? So this is the one that hopefully everyone's working on right now.
Did you get white cardstock in yet?
We did get white cardstock. Is that Chrissy that's asking that?
Zach Katz.
Oh yeah, I did get white cardstock in.
Are you doing a Make It with Jennifer class next Friday?
I am. We'll talk about that. He's so funny. There's one I know what's next. Be in the present. Yes, we're going to do Make It Long next Friday. And then we have their card class 106 the week after that. And then the week after that, the Make Along is what I want to show you tonight. And we'll talk about that later. Okay, I'm going on to pink. In the pink, I'm going to go one more layer in. And let me show you before you start to cut. Let me cut 2 pieces. Hold on 1 second.
Is this like a mariner's star?
So, I don't know. I guess maybe it could be a little bit. I don't think it is, but it could resemble that a little bit. So everyone look up. This is the layer that you're going to cut out of the pink.
Is the Allure 12 and 12 paper in?
Is the Allure, say it again, the Allure what?
12 by 12 paper in?
I don't even know what they're talking about. So whoever asked the Allure paper 12 by 12, let me know. I don't know what that is. Okay, so everyone cut that. This is the one that we're on right now. Angela King, I don't know what you're talking about. I have too much around here. It's driving me nuts. For those of you who got these scissors over the last 2 weeks, I know a lot of you have them.
We are not cutting the little spikes.
You are not cutting those little spikes. Oh, you know what? It looks like I did on mine. You don't have to cut those spikes. If you want to cut the spikes, you can. I'm not.
Angela said the one from the first cards.
The one from the first cards.
What was the first card?
The first card was the...
You cut off the little point?
I did cut off the smallest point. In my sample, I didn't, but I am here. So you could keep that little spike in there if you want, or you don't have to. You'd be able to do those little spikes easily with your scissors. These little EK Success scissors, very easily. Yes, that's one. No, let me see.
That wasn't the first one.
That's the third card.
It's the one that had the no.
I could have
It's probably in a box.
sworn it was this one.
Nope. Angela, we're going back to look.
I know what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
These two.
Yes. I don't know what paper should be talking about though. Bring those here, please. I know she's thinking, oh my
Which
God.
scissors are those? And show it up close again.
These are, and again, they're on our website, that first thing. EK Success pointed scissors. They're very, 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 very sharp at the edge. That's why you can go into these little fine points very easily.
She's talking about flawless and timeless paper.
Oh, yeah, that's in. Angela, did you order that? Because, yeah, that has been in. And that shipped. Boy, that shipped a while ago. So, if you have not gotten that, Angela, send me an email, please, because that shipped a long time ago. But these scissors are definitely on our website, guys. If you don't have a pair of these scissors and you do our stamps, oh my God, you got to get a pair of these. You really do.
If you can get on the website.
Well,
If you can get on the website.
yeah, if you can get on the website,
She
is
said
right.
yes, she ordered it.
Okay, Angela, please email me, okay? So the last one is this little guy here. And let me show you the best way to cut these, especially using your tweezer bees, okay? Or your tweezer bees, your EK Success scissors. Just give me like 15 seconds here. I just want to show you how to cut this very, very easily and how to make this look almost perfect. I want to say even better than almost. So if you go ahead, and I just did half of this, but look up real quick, look up. Just go ahead and cut all the way around those flat parts all the way around. So just go around and cut those flat parts all the way around. I just did half. So go ahead and do that, and then go in and snip those insides out. So let me continue.
Jill said these are beautiful designs. They remind me of the old outline stamps.
Yep, we hear that a lot. I think we're a little bit better though. So it's going to look like that. Okay. And now with your scissors, everyone look up. With your scissors, just go in and snip those out. inside, in between everyone's, okay? That's gonna be huge. Here, Nancy, if you want to call our hosting company, you can do that. I'm gonna try to have somebody call, guys. This is the password that they're gonna want right there.
Under
Have her
notes?
write that down, yeah, and then call them.
Under notes is the password.
Do you have to call from your phone?
Yep. No. So see, look, I'm just going to look real quick. If you just want to watch this real quick, look, just in with these sharp tip scissors. Boom, boom. But you're probably going to have to go in the other room. Boom. Whoops. That boom wasn't supposed to be shooting on your hand. Boom. 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 Just like that. Okay? Hopefully you all could see that.
That's how I cut all the layers that have flat sides.
It's good. That's exactly what you should do. A lot of people don't do that, but that's a good way of doing that. And all you gotta do, Nancy, is tell them our website's not loading.
Should I get angry?
No, but I wouldn't do it from here. Tell them that we're doing a Facebook Live, though, right now, and that a lot of people are trying to get on our website to order things.
I got this.
Okay, but you really should not do it from here, though.
I'm not.
Okay.
Shelly says, so I have both the EK Success scissors and the Fisker spring-loaded point scissors.
Nope.
Do the bees work better?
Yes, 1,000% hands down, yes. And I'm saying that I have no dog in this fight. They're not my scissors. I don't back them. We don't make any extra money. Absolutely, positively, yes. Yes, if you're doing detailing, cutting, everyone needs to own a pair of these scissors. And these scissors are the scissors that even if you have like wired ribbon, just want to make sure I got them all. Even if you have wired ribbon, you're not going to use these scissors. These are your paper scissors only. That is it. That's it. That's it. These are your paper scissors only. Okay?
Who is running? Which ones are these?
I believe it says. Boy, I wish I could tell you. I would have it on the website if it came up. They're called tweezer bees. It's the only pair of scissors that we have on our website under that tab. Okay, the only pair of scissors we have on our website under that tab, online classes. Now, for you newbies in the class, we're going to take our handy dandy $4 black marker, and we're going to go through, and we're going to outline the ends of these, just to make these a little bit more striking.
Email and chat only, no phone service during COVID.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah.
So by doing this, you're going to make this just a little bit striking on the edges. And you can't see because it's on black.
Did you call the scissor tweezer bees?
I did call them tweezer bees, but we have tweezers. I didn't want to call them tweezer bees. They're called, they're really called honeybees, but they're the scissors. Tweezer bees are the companion to those scissors, and I'll be using those in a little bit. I'll be using those because I'm going to try something new right in front of you guys. So I'm just taking this and I'm just outlining this nice and slow because I'm just putting the black outline back into this image that I just cut. If you go too fast, you take the chance of going right through your project and having a black line through your project. So you want to go kind of nice and slow. And I think I'm all the way around now. Look, for those of you who asked if this comes out of my sweatshirt, look, it doesn't come out of my sweatshirt totally. I'm glad y'all care, but it's my crafting sweatshirt, so I'm okay with it.
Need some shout.
I do need some shout. I wonder if that would work.
Yeah, not now that it's ground in. It would have came out earlier when you first started doing that.
James
like
puts
that.
Resolve on every stain that he has, and his clothes look spotless. Carpet cleaner.
I need to slow down. I'm doing this way too fast. I'm going to go right through one of these petals, and then I'm going to be really miffed. Speak up if anyone has any questions. Nice. Looks so nice. Looks 1,000% better.
Billy D said this is one of the first things she learned from you.
I know, it's awesome. And it's such a cheap thing, too. I mean, the pen's like $4. And it does make it look 1,000% better, doesn't it? It really does. And good evening, Billy D.
Are you drinking G2 right now?
You know what? I know who's asking me that.
Yep.
I will let the cat out of the bag because not too many people know this. I actually, and no, I don't think it was COVID. I really don't. But it was a week. I know everybody else thinks it was. It was a week before really. Well, I could tell you the date. It was, what was the very, very last? It was the 29th, 30th of February. I got sick the middle of February and I was sick for about 3 weeks. No, about 2 weeks. And the last day of February, I was so sick that literally at 3 o'clock in the morning, I got up, and I woke up my husband at 3 o'clock in the morning and said, that's it, I have to go to the hospital because my body literally was shutting down. I mean, it was just, it was done. It was not fighting whatever I was having anymore, and I really thought I was dying. And this is the wild thing. Well, first of all, I went to the hospital, and they, that was the first thing out of their mouth, if I travel out of the country, yada, yada, yada. And of course, my answer to that was no. And at that time, because that was like the week before they realized, ooh, it's spreading like wildfire. You don't have to be, with somebody, or, you didn't have to be out of the country. So as soon as I said no, I think they kind of put that on the back burner. And I don't know if it's COVID because I've been working with my staff every day since, and they don't have it. But I was in the hospital, listen to this is crazy, for 8 days. 8 days I was in the hospital. And like in the middle of the 8 days, I went in on Sunday morning, I got on the following Sunday. Like on Wednesday, that was the worst day. I mean, I really thought I was going to die. I told my husband that, he had to keep the one dog and to make sure he pet him, and the other dog had to go to a good home, and it was just really bad. My lungs, the hospital at the time said they'd never seen lungs so bad. They were totally filled, all 4 quadrants of my lungs. And those people who were in St. Louis knew I was sick, but I don't think they realized how sick I was. That's why I didn't go to St. Louis. I mean, I have to be pretty sick to stay away from a show like
I'm
that.
gonna interrupt you real quick. What's the name of the black pen you're using, and are you drawing on the paper or on the side of the paper?
I am drawing on, that's a good question. I'm drawing on next to the paper. I'm not drawing on the paper. I'm outlining next to the paper, okay? And it's more I'm drawing on my mat, but next to the paper. So I'm running my pen next to that paper. It's a very, very good question. And this is a mono twin marker. Again, it's in that tab, and I think it's $4. It's double-sided, but you're not going to use that thin side. You're going to use that thick side.
Noreen says get an antibody test.
It's funny because Robbie Cross, who's in this room too, she's a pretty good friend of mine. She wants me to go get that because everyone's pretty convinced that I had the corona.
My money's on it.
And I came home and boy, I was sick for what? It took me about 2 weeks to even recover. But I mean, that was bad. It was.
Home on oxygen.
Oh yeah, I came home on oxygen. Yeah, it was bad. But we kept that from you guys. But I guess I could tell you that now. But yeah, no, I don't know. So I probably will one of these days get tested, but I was really, 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 really sick. And it's funny because it was February, March 1st, the ACA, that was like the first time the ACA went out without me. So my poor staff, God bless their hearts, they ran the postage thing for the first time. And I mean, they did a lot of things without me, which was outstanding and great, but I was so sick, it was unbelievable. For me to go to the hospital, and I knew it was time.
I lose it. I have a question about the Stampers Anonymous product you sell. Mm-hmm. They look like stamps, but the descriptions say stencils. The price seems more like stamps. Stamps or stencils?
It depends. We sell both stamps and stencils. Of a THS, it's a stencil. If it's a CMS, or I don't know what the other code is, like a 21.95, that would be a stamp. I could check that, but you should know by that price. Okay, so now I'm going to start to assemble. And this is how I'm going to assemble. I'm going to have, so here's all my 5 pieces right here that we've cut, okay? So let's do the pink, this pink, and on this brown. So we're gonna put the pink right on top of the brown flat. Is my mother still in here? My mother's probably thinking, oh my God, she was that sick.
Everyone is saying you had COVID.
Yeah,
sure of it.
but okay, so this is the deal with COVID. That's funny because my mama's in here and I never told her this. I think I called my mom on Wednesday just to say hi, I'm okay, and I loved her. I don't think, Mom, I ever told you this, but I swear to God, I called to tell you I loved you because I really thought I was going to die on that Wednesday. That Wednesday, I mean, I did. I was hyperventilating. I was hallucinating. I was talking to like 3 dead people. They were in my room the entire time. They were spinning my bed. We were laughing, and it was.
You were laughing with 3 dead.
We
people
were.
spinning
Oh, we
your
were
bed?
laughing. Dad was there.
Your
Yes,
dad?
Dad was there. Fred was there, and Aunt Jean was there. All 3 of them. Oh yes, they spin my bed. Even Dad would spin my bed. He would say, "Do you mind if I do this?" I'm like, "I don't care, Dad. But if you want to do it, you can." Oh, I had conversations all day long with them. In fact, it's funny because when Andy came in that day, I said I had the weirdest day, although I slept the entire day. I said I dreamed about like every dead person I know, and it was okay. I was so okay. But Mom, I called you that night to say I was okay and I loved you because I really thought I wasn't going to die that Wednesday. It was so bad.
You should have told her you were playing with Dad.
So bad.
Robbie said she got an email that Caesars is opening.
Right? Let's get to the important stuff. The casinos are opening. But anyhow, I don't know if I had COVID or not because seriously, I was with my staff, and there was 3 of them at that time, every single day to the day I went to the hospital, and I was with my staff every single day the day that I got out of the hospital, even when I was recovering, like every day since, and they all are fine. So
Well, it doesn't mean that they don't have it. I think you have it.
if I had the COVID, I don't know. They said that at that time, they said that I had, they said the pneumonia, yeah, double pneumonia. But no, I mean, like, it was ridiculous. Even the lung doctor came to my room and showed me a picture of my lungs and said, "This is your lungs." And all I seen was like this big gray screen. It looked very much like this. And I said, "I don't see anything." He goes, "That's the point." He goes, "I've never seen anything like this." So I don't know. It could have been COVID. Who knows? So anyhow, I'm doing this pink right directly against this wood. So everyone look up, because once I do this, I can't do it again, okay? So this pink is going to go right on top of this, just like so, and I'm going to make sure that lines up, okay? So pink, flat, right on top of that brownish, whitish circle.
What you're gluing?
What am I gluing? What am I adhering? What am I using to glue, or what am I adhering?
No, it says glucan, but I'm assuming they mean gluing.
Your mother said people die from pneumonia.
That's hilarious.
I didn't know she was playing games with Dad.
Oh yeah,
Story.
you did know that story. Oh yeah, there's lots of dead people I was talking to.
And someone asked if you've already gone over the back order items yet, or you're going to do that later?
No, I haven't yet because we're talking about my sickness and everything else. I'll do that. I'll do that in a little bit. Okay. So does everyone have this together? Yes. No. Can I go on from here? I want everyone kind of be on the same spot.
Pop dots or glue?
This is all flat. All this is flat. I'll tell you when we get to pop dots. Okay, good. So now this piece that has the pink on top, the brown piece, this is going to be flat too, and this is going to go on top of our gray piece, okay? So flat also, and it's going to go on my gray piece. Now, I said this before, and I'm going to say this again. So if you are new to the class, I want you to pay attention. If you're not new, you're going to have heard this again, but a reminder is always good. When you line this up, I don't want you to line up your cutting. This is going to make a world of difference. So if you're a bad cutter, at this part, don't line up your cutting. I want you to line up the design. So if you didn't cut it so well, and you may have some like overlap on some of these colors, then that's okay. I want you to line up the design. Someone has to tell him that he has to go out. I want you're going to have to line up the design, not the way you cut. Does that make sense? Line up the design when you would hear that, not the way you cut. Okay? If anyone does not understand that, it was scary, Stacy. Oh, thanks, Deb. Yeah, like I said, like nobody knew how sick I was in I feel so sorry for my staff because they went to when they went to St. Louis, which is our first and only show. They knew how sick I was, and everyone's like, "Oh, where is she?" And they had to be like, "Oh, she's just under the weather." Meanwhile, I'm like dying at home, and I so wanted to go. It was unbelievable. I felt so bad. I felt so bad for them because that was the beginning of really all of it. It wasn't the beginning. It was the beginning of everyone knowing how fast it catches or it passes from one another. It was bad. Okay, so again, does that make sense what I just said?
Did you have to get your lungs drained?
No, I didn't get my lungs drained. In fact, I haven't even heard of that. I did not get my lungs drained, and I was never intubated, and I was never unconscious. So I don't know.
Maybe you were.
But I was sick. I don't know. Could be.
You play with dead people all day.
But I mean, like 8 days. Who stays in the hospital for 8 days? I mean, like you have a baby and get out in 1. 8 days. That's ridiculous. So anyhow, okay, you got that whole story because someone said, "Are you drinking G2 right now?" So you asked if I was drinking G2, and so you got that story. So the answer to the G2 question is when I was in there, I realized, because I'm not the most skinniest person in the world, that I'm probably on the cusp of diabetes, and they kind of brought that up to me a little bit there too. So I said, okay, I have to change something. So I cut out like all G2 and all like pop. I've only drank in pop once. I've only drank in pop. My sister just told me to talk about something. I'll talk about that. I'm not embarrassed about that. And they're all laughing. So I cut out all pop and all G2, so I no longer drink G2 or pop. I try to drink like a juice and water. I need to drink more water, so I'm trying to be a little bit more healthy.
Billy D wants to know what G2 is.
Gatorade. Low calorie Gatorade. Everybody else, like, who doesn't know me and is in this class for the first time is like, what is this lady talking about? Who the hell cares?
And Misty wanted to know what we're supposed to bring you now.
I know. I don't know. I have a couple months. I'll tell you.
She may be addicted to Little Waters by then.
Okay. So again, this is all flat. So now we have 3 pieces all lined up together, okay? And again, if you could even see this, see that piece right there? My jewel's going to cover that. But I lined up the design, not the way I cut it, okay? That's always important with these stamps. Line up the design. Okay, are we good there?
Hold up the gray closer to the camera before you bring it down.
This? Like that? Okay, here, look up. I'm going to hold it for about 15 seconds.
Green tea, Robbie says.
I do like green tea. I like hot tea. I don't like cold tea, though. I like hot tea.
When you talk to dead people, were you awake?
No. I was like totally out of it. No, I was not. Was I awake? Okay, so this is what my sister and Justine are laughing about right now. And they're probably like going to be like, I can't believe you're going to say that. Oh, and before we go on, before I tell you this story, poor Chuck and Rob are going to like get off of this in a second. I'm going to go to my next story. They're going to be like, okay, this is way too much. This piece is going to be popped up onto this piece. So let's go ahead and put pop dots on the back of this and pop it up onto this piece. So everyone look so we know this piece with the 3 pieces together are going to be popped up on this piece, okay? Popped up right there. So they're laughing because, when you're that sick and you're like really, really, really sick and you just, you're losing control of your bodily functions. Well, I was losing control of my bodily functions. So I thought, okay, like the Depends, they make Depends for a reason. So I bought the Depends.
Wait.
Well, hold on. I'm not there yet. I am not there yet. Jeez, jumping to the punchline. So anyhow, my God.
Thin pops or
nope,
regular?
I'm using regular pop dots. That's a very good question because in the second piece I'm going to use thin. These are regular pop dots. So anyhow, and I'm just keeping to look to see, make sure I'm not showing through on those pop dots. So anyhow, if you've never used, I don't want to say an adult diaper, but okay, if you ever use an adult diaper when you're sick, oh my God, you have to go out and buy them because when you're sick, that sick, wait till you get that sick. You're going to be like, okay, I need to try one.
Dots or half depth?
Nope, full, regular size, full, not half depth. Now those are called thin. So, Rob and Chuck, are you still with me right now? Or are you disgusted by my story? These poor guys. So, anyhow, so at one point when I was really, 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 really sick, in fact, I couldn't even make it to the office. I mean, I was really sick. This was before I went to the hospital. I actually called Justine. I said, I hate to ask you this, but I need, like, what did I say? I need ginger ale. Oh, I need a new antibiotic.
You wanted G2.
No, what was it?
G2. I had to pick up your prescriptions.
Yeah.
And Depends.
And Depends, because I ran out of them and I just had to have them. So here it is.
What determines if you use thin or regular?
I will answer that question as soon as we get the next. As soon as we get to the next one, I will answer that question. I promise.
Not disgusted at all. Rob had pneumonia last fall and fully understands.
Yeah, exactly. It is. But then it's funny because then my sister and her boyfriend had to bring me something to the hospital, which was sad. They had to bring me the cards they had to take pictures of for the ACA that month, which is even more sad because I'm on my deathbed still working, if that could tell you anything about me. And so after I got well, and everyone knew that I was wearing the Depends, because really at that point I don't care. It's fantastic, and I can't wait till all these people who are laughing right now have to get to that point because they're that wonderful. My sister's boyfriend was like, so to save time, he still used them. That's hilarious.
I can't get him out of them.
Right. So, oh my God.
You said you should try one.
I know.
Changer.
That's right. He called him a game changer because you can do so much and it depends. You never have to go to the bathroom, or you do go to the bathroom. You never have to physically go to the toilets. It's hilarious.
We'll be going to Times Square for New Year's now.
Right. Now I know exactly how those people in Times Square do it.
Oh my God.
Kate says so you're gross. A tad compulsive.
Me, I am a tad compulsive. Yes, I am.
At age 70, I own stock in Depends.
There you go. See? Be proud of that.
Gail Burke says she has to use them when she preps for a colonoscopy.
Yep. See, you have to. I mean, so when you're sick like that. So, Justine, when you were sick and you need a diaper. I tell you what the most embarrassing part about that was. This is the funniest thing. You all know that Justine weighs 90 pounds.
No.
So, yes, she does. So the most embarrassing part was telling her the size of the Depends that I needed. Not that I needed Depends, but my size. That was more embarrassing than asking her to go buy me the Depends. Oh, my God. So funny.
Alicia said 27 Pop Dots.
Thank you, Alicia. Alicia, are you crafting along with me? I don't know how you could craft and count at the same time.
Mary Beth, I think we need some Depends and we listen to your story.
I tell you what, the truth, everyday life is funnier than any fiction you could come up with. It is just, it's so funny. And seriously, we laugh and we laugh and we laugh inside our warehouse. It is just, it's very funny. I think if we didn't laugh, we'd cry, but no, we laugh a lot. It's very funny.
Belinda said, my 93-year-old mom took hers and hid them in the utility closet.
Because she was embarrassed. Tell her she can't be embarrassed by that stuff.
After this story, she probably thought somebody was going to take them. Who used all my diapers?
Oh, I was so sick. But anyhow, I'm so good now. Everything's good. But I remember that when I knew my body was shutting down. I just felt it. It was so bad. It was just bad. Okay, so everyone's probably way, way, way ahead of me right now. Is my head in the shot?
No. Shannon said that oral surgery. I'm trying not to laugh. It'll make my face hurt.
Shannon, just go get a diaper. You can laugh then all you want.
I started to read that and I'm like, she's not wearing one from...
Shannon, yeah, if you go get one, I mean, just...
But she can't laugh because her face will hurt being oral surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, it has nothing. But when I started reading that...
This little one is going to be popped up on here, okay? This little one's popped up on here. I did a horrible job putting this together. But no one's going to see it because I'm not going to point it out. So pop this little guy on top of there. And yes, I'm using a normal pop dot. Normal pop dot, normal pop dot. When I say normal pop dot, it's a normal size pop dot. It's not the thin one, okay? So there you go, Alicia. You got one right there. So funny. So yeah, so I didn't tell you guys that for a long time. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, so let's put pop dots underneath here because I'm going to pop this up. Now, this is the person who asked me what determines whether I use regular pop dots or thin pop dots. Everyone pay attention to me for 2 seconds, okay? Or everyone pay attention for 20 seconds, okay? So I know that this big guy right here on my card, everyone watch me, I know that this one's going to be popped up with normal pop dots. And I know I want to pop this one up. So because this is popped up with normal pop dots, I have to use thin pop dots on here, or else I'm going to fight the depth, what do I want to say? The amount that's popped up. So here regular pop dots, here thin pop dots. So I'm going to use my regulars here, but that's how you determine that. If this wasn't touching this and was just next to, I could use regular pop dots. That would be no problem. And we didn't even do this one yet, but this is why I wanted to point this out to you, okay? So let's just get prepared, and let's just put pop dots on the back of this one. Don't pull the pop dots off yet because we're not ready to place it, okay? We are not ready to place it, but just go ahead and put your pop dots on there.
Steph says the height.
Height, that's it. That's the word. Jeez, oh, man.
And Robbie said depends could be a game changer in the casino.
No, I know, exactly.
That is disgusting.
It is disgusting, but it was your boyfriend that said it was a game changer. Right.
Yeah, he is disgusting.
Uh-huh. I'm telling you, if you're ever that sick, it's just, oh my God.
I don't think he's been as sick a day of his life. He's probably gone through 40 packs since you told him.
Oh my God, my sister just said her boyfriend hasn't been sick a day in her life, but since I've told him this about the Depends, he's gone through 40 packs. He hasn't, but that's funny.
We don't know that.
Oh my God. You know Mother's going to call me tonight. You really thought you were going to die? I did. And the one thing I cared about was my dog.
So these are normal pop dots, right?
These are regular pop dots, yes. And yes, I know I'm using way too many. I know. It's not too many for me because you touch and feel these cards. You'll see these in our booth. I get it. It's way too many. I know.
Did you put the center on already?
I did, and I popped the center. Let me show you. Whoever asked that, looky here. I popped the center. So the center gets popped. So popped, and then 3 flat, and then popped on the base, and then we're popping the back. Okay, so this is going to be ready to rock for the next one. So I'm going to put that to the side. And now I'm going to do the small flower right here, which only has 3 levels. So let's go ahead and let's pull out this gray big one. Okay, everyone look up. I want this gray big one. On the back, well, it's going to have a bunch of mismatched stuff underneath there. So this one, and I'm going to cut this one exactly the way that I told you guys to cut this one, okay? So I'm going to cut this one by just cutting these tops all the way around. Just like this, and then I'll just go in later.
Gail Burke says concert attire depends.
Concerts?
Yeah.
It's funny. I don't know if I'd like to wear them like that all the time, but I mean, some people do. You go to Times Square, you know they're all in them right now.
Robbie says, I really wanted to jump on a plane when you told me that you thought you were dying.
I'm sure you did. Robbie called me every day. Well, texted me.
So did I.
You did.
I was there 3 times, but you were unconscious.
Okay.
Justine
It's
never
not
went.
true.
Because she told me not to come. That's
Just-
why I sent flowers.
Justine
because
sent me flowers.
She said,
she
don't
sent
come,
me a
I don't
very-
want anyone to see me.
Correct.
So we-
Oh, well, first of all, by the time I got to the hospital, I'm already like 6 days in of not showering. And then on top of another 8. Oh. But the thing that I found out when you're in the hospital, and I've never been in the hospital like that ever. I've never even been in the hospital with like an older person to go through that with. I've never have. You know, for that long of a period. That was 8 days is a long time. And no, I didn't want to see anybody. I mean, it's just, oh, that's what I was saying. At that point, you were so damn gross. You don't even care anymore.
Dry shampoo and a diaper.
Right.
Let's bring. Can't wait for this crop September.
Oh, my God. All because someone asked if I'm drinking G2.
Oh my God.
It's so
I should
funny.
set up a Depends booth at the next crop.
I know. That's the only time people get up at Croptoberfest is to go to the bathroom.
Well, I just fixed that for everyone.
There you go, sweet girl.
So again, you can cut this one exactly like you did before, because you know we're going to have that one that's going to cover all this junk up. So you can look, you can cut in like that, just like that, because you know you're going to have that to cut up, or cut that up. Nancy, you want to check that website?
Yes, I will.
I can't do anything until I get out, but I'm hoping that it pops right up, because it really has been doing that all day, which means it's not our site. That means it's a server that our site's hosted on.
Where is she cutting? Can you show
Yep.
how you are cutting it?
Everyone look real quick. I'm going to hold it up here for about 15 seconds. So I'm on the second flower, and we're cutting this gray one, just like we did that first flower. Just like we did that first flower.
Sorry, I missed it. What paper is this?
Oh, good. I thought they were going to say, sorry, I missed it. What was everyone laughing about? Then I have to tell the whole story again. This is Kaisercraft paper.
Someone said they only have one something. I missed it. One big gray one, maybe?
That's all they have, one big gray.
Oh.
But they have two of these.
I don't know what they missed.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to the pink. And the pink we're going to do just like we did the brown one before, but let me show you so you're not confused. And again, we're going to go right underneath that circle, and I'm not going to twirl my scissors. I'm going to cut that V just like that. So everyone look up, and that's what we're cutting right there. So everyone look up. Okay, so go ahead and cut that.
Do you keep the pens in supply for Crowfest?
So funny. That's what my sister just said. I should have a little booth and sell the Depends there.
Michelle says, when I had my heart attack in the hospital, all I wanted was clean underwear.
That's funny. I didn't even care. Because your body is so dirty. Ugh. And remember, I was wearing my underwear.
Why?
Because when you were that
Under the
sick...
Depends?
Huh? No. That was the underwear was the Depends. I wasn't wearing underwear.
You don't wear underwear at Depends, do you?
No, she
No,
said
I
she
was.
will.
That was my. That was. I'm saying underwear, meaning the
Blue
Depends.
underwear,
Yes.
that's what you had at that-
Yes.
the cotton diaper.
Their husbands and are walking by hearing my Depends story, and they're like, "What are you listening to?"
Your mom has said, is Nancy there?
Yep, Nancy's here counting jewels.
Better since yesterday.
I gotta tell you, I know you guys think that I'm just, playing with you, but I swear to God, your Make It Home cards, we get really, really excited to see them every Friday. You guys are doing an awesome job. And the one lady, I think it was Mary, I'm not sure, so I'm sorry about the name, who said she's more confident now than ever to use our stamps. It was a stunning card. And I think all you guys, all your confidences are going up. I just see it. It's fantastic. I absolutely love it. And the other thing that really, really is like my favorite thing is all you guys, and I know there's a lot of you, who are doing Zoom parties, and then you're Zooming me in. I love that. That is just so exciting to me. It just seems like a very, 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 very fun Friday night. I would love that. Like if I was doing this with somebody else, I just think that would be fun. It would be a lot of fun. Okay, everyone, remember when I said in the beginning, not in the beginning, just about 15 minutes ago, that when you line these up, and I'm not lining this up yet, you see how this is cut kind of like not right there? I don't know if you can see that. So, but when you go to line this up, again, you're not going to line this up from the paper, you're going to line it up from the stamp design. So if you line it from the stamp design, look, you have, whoops, dropped my scissors, you have a little pink that goes in that gray circle. I can live with that because I really want, well, the rest isn't lined up. I'd have to line that up. But when you line that up, I want it to be lined up with the image, okay?
Do you ever take classes from other people?
I do. Not card making classes, but I do. Like when I was in the hospital, Seth Apter was at the store. Oh, that broke my heart not to be there. Only because, number one, Seth and I have great conversations. But I like his class. I like mixed media.
Did you just cut the pink one?
I did just cut the pink one. So on the second flower, we've cut the gray and I cut the pink. So now I'm going to my little gray. It's hard for me to take classes though, because to me, it really has to be a good class. And I think that's why we put so much pride into our classes. It's kind of funny, and I don't want anyone to talk about anyone else's classes right now, but there's a lot of people doing classes, and they're almost charging like the same amount we're charging. And I'm seeing what they're doing, and I'm like blown away. I'm thinking either they're charging way too much or we're charging way too little. But I think they're charging way too much because, I don't know. I'm disappointed when I go to classes and I don't feel like I got the right amount of money or education or you know, fun, whatever out of it. I get very disappointed. But I do take classes. Not a lot, but I do take classes. Okay, and again, I cut all the way around. Now I'm just going to go in like this and cut these things. So I hope that all of you leave here, and I think you do, just with the comments alone. Maybe not 100% of you, but I hope that you all leave here, you know, having fun and having a wonderful card. You know who's not here? Is Macy here?
She texted me 5 minutes ago and said she took a nap and now she's got to hurry up and catch up.
Oh, have fun.
That's just, she could be with that other lady who's just cutting the pink. Tammy Pennington is just starting to cut pink.
Well, good.
So Macy's not that far behind.
She'll be good.
Macy will be up to 7 o'clock in the morning though, because Macy finishes this class at 7 o'clock in the morning every Saturday.
Oh my gosh.
I know. A lot of people do. Macy's a perfectionist like me.
Everyone's saying they look forward to the classes. They love them.
Oh, well, that's all. I didn't say that to get compliments by any means. If you know me, you know I don't like being overly complimented. But thank you. We look forward to it, too. I hope that the casinos open up later than sooner, because Justina is a casino person, and I'm definitely going to lose her.
Bye, Felicia.
However, if I promise her that we could go to the casino afterwards, maybe. So now we have 3 pieces on the second flower. We're just going to go ahead and adhere them flat together.
Guys, we're going to have half-hour classes.
Yeah, when our casino... Oh, look, I just ran out of tape, and I knew it. Oh, okay, here, I literally just ran out of tape. So if anyone wants to see how you refill these refills, or how you refill these tape guns, which is the same as this and this, watch real quick, okay?
Did you
it's
use
super easy.
pop-ups between the dark gray and light gray?
No, on the second flower, nothing has popped up. All 3 layers are adhered together. So you're going to press this little button down here, and this whole thing opens like this. Super easy. You're going to take this out. This gets thrown away. And this is the first time that I'm replacing this. That's fantastic. There's so much tape in here. I love it. Or adhesive, not tape.
Carol says slow down.
Slow down with this. So here's that. Now this is the bottom, and I know that because this little guy has to go into this right here. So I'm going to turn this over, and I make sure that this little hole right here is going to be placed in this little hole right here, okay? So once that goes in there, everything else should kind of lean in perfectly, just like that. So you're just literally putting that hole into there. That's it.
Did we outline the second one?
Yeah, I outline everything, guys. I outline everything. Now where did that... Oh, here it is. I do. I outline everything. Except for what I'm doing right now, because I just went right to tape.
On cutting.
And not outline. Yeah, I probably should have outlined that, but I'm going to go with it. And again, when you put these together, put them together based on the shape. Is Sherry Cooley here from California? I don't know if she's taken tonight or tomorrow. Perfect. Look at that, guys. Look how good. If you study my cutout, you can see how it wasn't exactly perfect, but I lined up my shape so it's going to look perfect, and those jewels are going to hide that. Okay.
Shane
And then,
says the casinos are open in Wisconsin.
woo!
And Cherry Cooley, I'm here.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to try something for the first time. I've never opened these, and let me tell you my fun little story about that. Some of you guys know about this, and you're going to be like, oh my God, where have you been? But at Creativation in January, I was shown these, and I'm like, ugh, I don't think I like them. And I'll tell you why I didn't like them, because I didn't like the packaging. I think the packaging has a lot to do with it. So these sticky specs, and I know some of you right now are going crazy because you used them before. These are now also on our website. We have these in stock. But I didn't like them because they just come like this. You get 8 sheets. This is 8 sheets. And what they are is you can see right here, that's magnified 36 times. They're glue. So, as you know, our refills for the sticker maker is back ordered. So I thought I'll try these because everyone and their brother loves them, so I got them in. So you pull this back, and you don't take this release off, this white release. You just pull this back, okay, because you need that to stay on there. And you're going to use this over and over and over and over again, okay? This is not a one and done. You're going to put the thing that you want the adhesive on, put it there, close that release, the white, close the release, kind of like just rub your hand over that. Not hard, just light. Pick this up, and then with your tweezers or with your fingers. Again, this is the first time I did this. Ooh, this is really on here. This is where I want to swear. Okay, good. Here we go. It's all glued. Oh, and look, it really is. I don't know if you can see that or not. And then go ahead and adhere that. Oh, I think I could like these. I think there's a place for these, actually. I like this. I like this because you know why? See what I'm doing? I'm putting this down, and if I don't like it, I could pull it up very easily, and it's still going to have a lot of stick to that. Oh, I like it. I like it. So
they work especially good for frame type die cuts.
Or intricate dies. Now, even though I use that space right there, I could still go over that, and I'll do that in my second one. I could still go over that because there's still some glue on there. And I think they're like $7 a pop. Make sure you keep this release paper on there. They're $7 a pop, and they're 5.5 by 8.5, and you get 8 sheets for $7.50, I think it is. So I like that. And I hand to God, that was the first time I used that.
Lisa asked, am I the only one the screen keeps freezing? Yeah.
I would say yes. Ours has it?
Yeah, ours hasn't frozen once.
Lisa, this is what you need to do. And I'm just going to put pop dots here. Refresh your browser and then come back in, okay? So refresh, that may help. Now, like I said, this is going to be small, so let's put, not small, thin. Let's put, if you have them. If you don't, you can fight with it and use your big pop dots, or you can lay this flat, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and put my thin pop dots on here.
What's the name of those called again?
They are called, and they're called this too, and the picture's right there on our website, Sticky Specs. This is what they look like. The picture is right there. Sticky Specs.
That's awesome.
And we have this in stock, so if you get that now.
Are you having an adhesive sale week in August?
Oh, you know we are. For those, and you know it's probably going to be on it. Yeah. Every August, the first or second week of August, we always do adhesive week. We put a different adhesive on sale Monday through Saturday at 30% off, and it's always like the best adhesive. It really is. So if you can wait that long, you know it.
Is
But
it
yeah.
Cleveland's hot and sticky in August?
Yes, that's exactly why we picked August. So again, if you don't have thin pop dots, you can either, and I'm not being facetious, you can fight with the big pop dots, which is fine because we fought with the big pop dots for quite amount of years until we got the thin pop dots. Or you could just lay it flat against your card. That's A-okay. But before you, don't adhere your card yet, okay? Because we got to stick those die cuts in there. It's a beautiful die. And you know me, I tell you when to buy things and when not to buy things. If you like this Ariana die, now is the time to buy it because it really is discontinued. And once it's gone, it is going to be gone. I'm not going to use as many pop dots right now. Justine, you're yawning.
I know.
Oh, perfect. Good. Okay, so in your die cut package, you're going to have 3 dies. 2 are going to be the same. 1 is going to be different, okay? The 2 that are the same, I want you to put back into your bag. I want the one that is different. I want the one that is different.
Do you have a pack of thin Pop Dots here?
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show them. She wants to know, like, if you got thin or regular. How do you, she ordered regular? She ordered thin. She thinks she got regular. Where does it say thin at?
Thin. Look at the screen. It says thin right there. And if, just reorder these, because even if we sent them wrong, you're still going to use them, I promise you. But it'll say thin right there.
Why so many Pop Dots?
Why so many Pop Dots? Because people like to do this with my card, touch it, feel it. You guys make a card and like just keep it there. I make a card and stick it to my booth. So it's like touched and felt and all those other things. Ooh, I missed a die piece out of there. Maybe, oh, no, it's right here. I'll have to fix that. Okay, so you have your die that is just a single die. It's just the one die, correct? And again, we use that holograph paper. You're going to take this, your scissors, and watch, because I can only do this once, and you're just going to chop it in half right in the middle. So everyone watch, everyone look up. You're just going to cut in half just like this, so you have 2 pieces, one right there, one right there. Okay? So you could lay this out on your card. These 2 big pieces are going to, I'm not going to do anything yet. These 2 pieces are going to like kind of slide underneath your big die. Whoops. Underneath your big piece. So I'm just kind of like going to lay it out to see where it goes. Like, that's nice. I like that. But let me stick this guy here. And this is going to go, actually, this is going to go down first. That'll go down first. Put those there. So I can, now when I put these die pieces down, I only want to sticky the bottom piece that's going to be tucked in. I do want, look here everybody, look here. I do want these to be free for my card. They lay flat against the card, but they are kind of loose. I like that look. So when you adhere those, you're only going to adhere them towards the bottom underneath. So you could either do that, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adhere these later and slip them in, as opposed to put them on now and then put my piece on. Okay, so let me say that again. I'm going to put my 2 big pieces on and then slip these into where they go, as opposed to putting these down first and then putting my pieces on. Okay, so the first one I'm going to put down is I'm going to put down my one that has the thin Pop Dots on. So, and I want to make sure it totally stays on my card. Justine, you know what I don't have on my table? Is that hole punch for the next card.
It's over there behind the pink bag.
Oh, forget it. Thanks, Justine. Ooh, after this card, I get to show you what the cards 106 look like. I'm so excited. I think they turned out really, really good. Leno, I think you're going to like them on Leno.
Pop Dots.
Oh, that's easy to slide. Try, and especially mine, because I have so many. I do it all the time. It's easy. Okay, so I want to make sure when I'm putting this on, I'm really looking at these edges to make sure that these edges are kind of like in the same place, the same distance from the end of the card. Just like so. Yeah, you would think that I'd have a problem. I don't have a problem. Okay, it's coming together. Corona Borealis. Yeah, and for the cards for next, in 2 weeks, for those of you who are in a cut above, you're going to see what the June 1st, the cut above is. And you're going to be very happy because we're going to use that and probably your single die during class. But I'll tell you about that in 2 weeks. We're going to make sure you have that in time for class. She likes to stare.
I was giving her lemons, but I don't know if she needed.
No, she just
went out.
She just likes to stare.
She's getting a nice ear massage. She's being so good.
She is being good. Any questions other than why the hell are you using so many?
Order a class kit for 106?
Yes, because luckily it doesn't go off our website. You have to click through the PayPal, and that link is going to be in the email that you get sent. And it's also going to be on the Facebook page. So yes, you'll be able to order 106 tonight. You may not be able to order on our website tonight, but you're going to probably want to tomorrow. But I'll tell you about that at the end of this class. Okay. And these are the tweezers I like to use, so I know where my placement is perfectly. And again, I'm going to look here, and I'm going to look here when I put that on there, because that's where I really want it to be the same. The same distance from there, same distance for that side. I don't care where it ends there. Okay.
Are we still on the first card? I just finished the make at home and need to catch up.
Yes, we're on the first card.
Oh, it's Elizabeth.
Okay, so I'm going to try my sticky sheets. This is because normally I'd run my tape runner there and I could do that, but I'm going to go back to my sticky sheets. And I swear to God strike me dead if I'm lying. This is the first time I've ever used these things. When I saw them at CHA, like I said, I was like, yeah. So I put that down.
Nose?
Well, I don't know if the dog's nose is any better.
Yes, it is.
It's a lot better.
Well, it's a lot better, but there's no reason why it's better. It's just not bleeding.
It's dry. No, it's good.
She's going to get operated on.
It looks better than Sophie's. That's craziness.
Well, no, you know. She's eating the trash too right now.
Oh, she isn't.
And yeah, she was.
What's your problem?
So I'm going to slip this under. Someone who just said, see, you can't slip an art with all those pop dots. It's probably going to be right now.
Okay.
Okay, I just did pick up my pop dot right there, just to lay that down. Perfect, I like it. Yeah, I think there's a place for these sticky specs. I think I call them speedy specs.
I think I may buy some. You say I don't buy anything.
Elizabeth said, sticky dots. Love when old things are new again.
Right. Lovely.
Mary Beth says, I used to order these when I first started scrapbooking, then couldn't find them anymore.
Yeah,
Can't wait to order.
They were new. Okay, look, love it. Yay! Do we like it? And did anyone notice that these are your Scarabia? Are this Scarabia screen? They are, aren't they? Luminous screen. Luminous screen right there coming up. Love that. Okay, so we ready for Jules? Can we do a Jules? Love that. Let me put some tape away. Is everyone at least to a spot where they can start doing Jules? Or you can always do Jules like later on tonight without me. And you still catch up on your card. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. You guys still catch up on your card if you're not there to do Jules. And you can always do Jules later. The Jules on this one, take the pack that has the pink in it. But it's not pink. It's peach rose. Isn't it peach rose? It is rose peach. Geez, I say that all the time. Rose peach. And for those of you who are playing along, rose peach was the crystals that were on sale this morning. That will be shipping out on Tuesday because we're just waiting for the one size to come in from Austria.
What is she doing on this hair?
So is everybody, she's a weird one.
Family picture time.
So is everyone at least like sort of at the jewel point? Happy face, sad face. In this card, I didn't give you the big honkers for the centers. I gave you the 7mm crystals for the centers, which of course we saw in that multi-pack. But don't get those big honker crystals.
You got all smileys.
Good. Confused with those big honkin' luminous green ones. So right now I'm funneling out luminous green. And then my whites, I'm just separating them. Are my jewels in the picture? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carol says wait.
Wait.
Slow down. Maybe she's not caught up yet.
Oh, again, if you're making your card, make your card right now. Just keep making your card. You can always do jewels later. You don't need me to do jewels. So seriously, if you're not to the jewels, take your time, finish the card, do your jewels later. Seriously. Do not worry about the jewels. I'm just going to do them right now. But if you're not there, honestly, just take your time. Do the card first. Jewels can always be done later. Okay, so I'm going to start from the inside out. So I'm going to put my 2 white ones right in the center of my jewels, or right in the center of my...
Now that you're using glossy accent, that person wanted to know how to unclog the big one.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be a pain in the you-know-what, but for the person who asked an hour and a half ago, how do you unclog your glossy accents? If you have the tip on it, you should be able to put this tip into this, and then just do this to unclog it. If you don't have any of those 2 tips, or you don't have this tip, you're going to have to just run that under hot water to loosen that glue back up. But this tip should be able to unclog that right away. That's one of the good things about that tip. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I said I'm going to do the middle, and I just started at the end. I'm so sorry. So I'm starting with luminous green. I got to go with it because I put my jewels down, or my glue down. This luminous green on this black looks beautiful, doesn't it? It's outstanding. And this is actually one of the more expensive jewels. I don't know if it's, I guess it's because of the coloring and shading, but it's just gorgeous on this black.
There's supposed to be 7s in here.
Yes, 2 of them.
No more than that.
What the tip?
What the tip?
Maybe they don't have the tip on it, maybe? Maybe they don't have the bottle and not the tip is my guess?
Be more specific with what you just asked.
My pin came out.
Okay, don't worry if your pin came out. In fact, let me see if I have one that doesn't have a pin. You're still going to use it, and I use them all the time. You're still going to use it. Let me just see if I have one that doesn't have a pin, because it happens to me often. Actually, what happens is you guys destroy them in the classes, and I just take them. I don't have it here. I'll try to have that next class. Still use it, but don't squeeze as hard, okay? But still use it. It's still perfectly good to use. Just don't squeeze as hard. Okay, I'm going to go back to the center now.
Karen says, I put my crystals in the tray that come with diamond dots kit
Yep.
to turn them over. It's a game changer if you have nails.
They, it works. I don't think it works perfectly. Trust me, I know people who have long nails who turn over crystals very, very quickly. Okay, so, these are all the same color. I don't know what I'm doing here. These are all the same color, guys. So these little guys, I believe, are antique pink. Let's see how right I am. Could be vintage rose too. Nope, antique pink. So these antique pink ones, the little ones, guys, are going to go on the top 2 circles. So everyone look real quick, okay? They're going to go right here, and they're going to go right here, and they're going to go every other one. So every other one here, every other one there. Got it? So let's go ahead and do that if you're there. If you're not, you know what to do later.
What is the tip for the glue that you're using?
This, it's just a black tip made by Ranger. And if you order this from us, it's kind of hard to put on. And I still told you guys that I should just do a video of just like little tricks of the trade on how to do things. This is kind of hard to put on your glue. So we have it set on our website. When you buy this glue from us, we automatically put the tip on for you. So when you get it, it's going to come like this, even though they're 2 different parts.
Do they have a black rim?
Yes. Oh, guys, for those of you who are missing a couple jewels, there's a couple people that are missing jewels from last class. I have not mailed those out. And I can tell you right now, we are, I want to say, not almost, but with everything that's in, we are really caught up with everything right now. Now, we're going to start again with the class kits next week, but we are really caught up. Those people who are missing jewels from the class kits last week or 2 weeks ago, those will go in the mail to you tomorrow. That is my only thing. Well, besides putting up a couple shelves in the back, that is my only thing that I have to do tomorrow. And that is like last time I catch-up list. Okay. So now you are going to put the rose peach in these little holes all the way around. But because there is a lip right there with that second paper, you're going to have to put in just a little bit more glossy accents because it has to fill in that hole. So just a little bit more glossy accents so it fills that hole in and stays within that paper. And this gets every single one. So everyone gets this. And this is now going to cover any of those cuts that you didn't do perfectly.
What about the punches?
Hold on. I promise you that's coming. The punches are going to be something fun.
No, I think when you were say you're all caught up, but that's not including, we do have back order stuff. I think she's talking about the punches that are on back order.
Oh, no, that's what I said. With everything that's in, we're caught up. Punches are still on back order. What else was on back order? Punches. Oh, gilding polish. We just sent out a ton of gilding polish today. But Ocean Teal and Blue Allure are going to be out for a couple more weeks. But we just sent the rest of those out. Jewels, like I said, we have a ton of jewels. Half came in yesterday. The other half is coming in direct from Austria on Tuesday. Most of the jewels, if not all of the jewels, except for Fire Opal and Light Peach, guys, I'm sorry, are going to be sent out on Tuesday. What else do we have?
What color goes where again? And are there four different colors?
No, I was wrong because I had my rose peach separated. You have the luminous green. So for whoever asked me that question, look real quick. Luminous green are going to go on the outside on these blacks. And then the rose peach are going to go right here, every single one, all the way around this circle, and then all the way around this circle. And then the smaller ones, which are antique pink, are going to go every other one right in the centers. And if you bring this into play right here, you can see how every one gets one, every other one gets one of those. So that'll be helpful if you pull that into play right there.
I'm missing a small pink jewel.
Okay. I would say look around. And if you can't find it after you looked, then you just send me an email and tell me that's what you're missing. But I'm confident it was there someplace. And when I do the other ones tomorrow, I'll probably do those tonight. But if you look, I'm a betting lady that you could find that. Now, I'm a firm believer if one of my holes are covered up by that black right there, I'm not going to squeeze that in. I'm just going to keep going. Because if you can't see it to the naked eye, guess what? No one's going to see that.
Tanya says you should let the newbies know about the katana.
Yeah, you know what? The katana, you're right. This katana, as you can see, picks up a jewel from one place and puts it to the next, puts it where you want it. But it will not release. Watch this, guys. It will not release until it sticks to an adhesive. Okay, so you pick it up and you just put it on. Just a light touch. And then you stick it right where you needed it to.
Can you do a closer view on the camera would be helpful?
Closer view on the camera for what?
I'm assuming, I don't know if she means in general or where you're putting the jewels so they can see it.
I don't know if I can put the jewels on in the air, but here's my card close up. Does that help?
She found it on the floor.
Good. See, I knew you had it in you. Either that or she's afraid to email me, but I knew it was there.
I'm not getting the sale emails. Can I get the rose peach crystals? Can I email you tonight?
You can't email me that, but go onto our Facebook page because that's on our Facebook too. So if you go onto the Facebook, it's there. It came out this morning, 8 o'clock this morning. So you'll have to go a couple posts back because we did post a lot of things today. But if you go back and do that, you can buy it from there. And I don't know why you wouldn't be getting those emails. Okay, is that good? I have one extra pink.
It's probably hers. No, kidding.
She said she found it.
I know.
So yeah, so I have an extra pink. Got to keep that baby. You never know when that's going to come in handy. So there we go. Do we love it? I like it. No, I love it actually. I like it a lot. Again, I think it's a good wedding card, good graduation card. It's just elegant. I like it. It's elegant. It's not like my firework card.
Gorgeous, pretty.
Good, good, good. Okay, so let me show you guys in case we start. Oh, they all love it. I love loves. I don't know either. What is Lori LaFrance saying?
She might have been the one that's not getting the email. For the
Lori LaFrance, tell me what I don't know either means. Oh, because you have to be getting the emails, Lori.
Diane Perry, I don't get the emails either. Alicia, no email yet.
No, the email has not come out yet because I know what time it's coming out. Soon, but not yet. Thanks, Elena. If you guys are not getting the email, I had a couple people say that. Email me, I will check. It could be that because we send out through Constant Contact, which is a mass mailing thing. Sometimes whoever you have a provider with blocks it because it comes from a mass company, or sometimes you delete yourself. If you delete yourself accidentally, that's easy to fix. But if it's on your end and they're blocking it, that's not easy to fix. So if you want me to check the email, I can check the email, but I don't know how much I can do about it. So let me show you the cards that we are going to do in 2 weeks.
Someone says, when they know you repost this to watch. When do you repost it? When is it available?
Oh, the second we end. The second we end, it says post and I post it.
And Alicia said she was kidding you about not getting the email.
Oh. Alicia, you're so funny.
Pam says her emails went to her junk folder.
Oh, well that's probably because your company is saying.
What email do they use to send you?
What email?
Just if they want to send you an email that they're not getting your email?
Oh, just do info, info at stamplistic.com. Info at stamplistic.com. Okay, so let me show you the two cards. I'm going to put this one to the side. Can you put that one flat over there only because it's still drying? So let me show you. I'm not going to show you the club one yet. This one is using Stars and Stripes. And Elena, I hope you love this. And I say Elena because I know that she was in the military. So I think a lot of you that are in the military or wanted something like police officer-wise or even 4th of July will like this. But this is using our Stars and Stripes. It's also using, isn't this horrible? Like I'm building this all up and I'm not showing you yet. It also uses the holographic paper and also uses that mere lava paper, okay? So this is Stars and Stripes. And that's it right there. That's what it's called. The stamp is called Stars and Stripes. So I have it up there, but because of the delay, you don't see it yet. So it's coming. They're hearts. Maybe they could see it already. Why isn't it show? Are we froze? I think we're frozen.
Nope.
No, we're not.
Do you see it, Nance?
Just now, yeah, but I saw the hearts before that. Oh, boy,
Because I
love
see
that
it. There you
card.
go.
Oh.
That card's great.
Ours is like a really long delay today.
I
For
wonder
some
why.
reason. I don't know.
I may do that card.
Really? So do you guys love this card? It uses a lava paper and it uses that holograph
so
paper.
Good. It is so
Is this a kit, an online class, or just a stamp and die to buy?
No, this is just a stamp, Stars and Stripes, but this is class 106. This is the first card in class 106. Okay. And then this is the second class. This is the second card in 106, and this is the design that is also coming out June 1st as an ACA. So you ACAers will get this already, but this stamp is called Mr. Independent, and it looks like that. And so this is card number 2, and that's also our ACA for June 1st. So here's the two cards that we're going to do in 2 weeks.
My son was in the Coast Guard, perfect for his birthday.
It's awesome.
Who's the monitor, me or you? No.
I don't know.
I know. Yeah. What?
That's what I'm thinking. I just lost count of these jewels.
Kidding.
Yeah, you're not moderating.
I didn't
Yeah,
get a
this
chance to read it.
This is my favorite class. It really is.
I can't believe it.
I love it. I just think it's so fun.
That's great.
Everybody loves it.
That's awesome. Good. I'm glad. I really like Mr. Independent. There's a lot we can do. And for those of you who are in the ACA, you know what I'll do? I have, for those of you in the ACA, wait till you see some of these card samples that some of my staff did. Oh my God, they're unbelievable. But what I'll do in 2 weeks is I'll bring those card samples and show you what some of the designers did. They're fantastic. They really took the cake on this one. So yeah, all these have stars. All these have crystals. But yeah, so these are the two for next week. Now, this is class 106. You're going to be getting this email shortly. You do not have to leave me, though, when you get this email to buy this. And I'm not going to tell you when it's going to come out, but I can tell everybody it's going to come out when we're still talking with each other. But you can buy this when you get that email or on the link to Facebook, which is going to come out tonight, too. So this is 106. And I did want to make it patriotic, 4th of July-ish, especially with the time. I think people, I just love it. Super easy, too. This looks complicated. Super easy. Super easy.
I want to know what ACA is.
A cut above, and I'm not, for those people who already know, don't worry, I'm not going to waste a lot of time doing that. A cut above is we come out with a brand new stamp. And for June 1st, it's this, Mr. Independent. It's a stamp, a single die, and a layering die. And for those of you guys who are in the club, you're going to want to have that layering die with you, too, because you're going to want to layer or cut out this star and those flagpoles. I'll tell you about that later. But we come out with a new stamp, single die and layering die, the first of every single month. And we automatically bill your credit card the first of the month, and we ship that out to you, and you receive 35% off. So you get all three of the things at 35% off. In addition to that, you get a design sheet, a color copy sheet that has a bunch of samples of what my design team did with that design. And it's a cut above. You could read it here. It's what all your pieces were in when we did this first card. When you took out those guts of the first card, that's what that's in, okay? But it says just like that. But it's an automatic bill and ship club, which is the first of every month, but you get 35% off. So you're saving about $22 every single month, and you only pay true shipping, which is $3.95. But that's it for next month.
Elena says, thank you so very much.
Oh, that's good.
She has
That makes
all
me
of
happy.
Your American cards.
That's awesome. Lena, you probably already have that stamp, so that's going to be good. Oh, Angela King, oh my God. Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Good, I'm glad you like it. It's not, it's not medallion-y. It's kind of, especially with this, it kind of went out of the, our norm here, but I just loved it. And then this right here, Let Freedom Ring. You don't have to have this saying. There's probably about 14 different sayings you could choose from. So it does not have to be this. Oh, that's awesome. This does not have to be Let Freedom Ring. There's a bunch of other sayings that match this paper that you're going to pick from. I just liked Let Freedom Ring because I am very fond of the 4th of July for reasons we don't have to go into.
When will you have the red, white, and blue paper on sale?
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. I don't have this paper. Do you guys really want this paper? If you guys really want this paper, if you really want this paper, I can get this paper, but I don't have it on the website right now because it's so expensive to sell paper like this paper. But if you guys really want it, enough of you say that you want it, I'll have it, and I'll put it up there for next time.
Teresa Rexroad said, I probably love the ACA truck stamp. He said, what about a 69 Mustang?
That's awesome.
And
tell her next year.
Is it too late to start with June? I'm assuming for ACA.
Oh no, not at all. Like if you started out with ACA and you wanted the Chevy truck, can you give me 2 of those designs? You can do that. Here, I'm going to show you for those of you who are not familiar with the ACA, let me show you what it was for this month, which was May 1st. It was a 53 Chevy. And here, I'll just show you some pictures right there, some cards.
Does it
There's
come
one.
with a paper pack?
It does. The ACA does not come with a paper pack. It comes with the stamp, the single die, and the layering dies.
Do you have to belong to ACA for this class?
No. The only great thing about this class is that the people who belong to the ACA.
Is it authentic? Paper?
Yes.
And everybody's saying yes, they need the paper.
Okay, well then we'll get you the paper, guys. Give me a couple days and I'll get the paper on the website, okay? Give me a couple days and I'll get that up there. You don't have to buy the whole collection because the whole collection kind of does not match. Let me put together the things that you need to mass produce these cards, okay? And I'll have that up there. Give me 3 days on that, but I'll have that up there.
Class 106 with that.
But no, you don't have to be a member to be Class 106, but the people who are in ACA for Class 106 are going to like it because they're already going to get that Mr. Independent stamp. So they're already going to have that, okay?
I've been interested in Scrapbook Page Club. Where can I find samples of what you do?
I could show you that at the end of this. Remind me, because this is the next one is wrapped up in the scrap pack, and I can show you what that looks like. I'll show you that at the end of this, okay? Because I want to go on to 2, because I just don't want these classes to be a big sell thing. We're really here to, make the cards, and I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But I don't want to be up here selling. So let me show you that at the end of the class, okay? But any more questions, ask, and I'll tell you as we're cutting, okay? Because we do have a lot of cutting to go with this too. Okay.
How long do you have to commit if you want to join ACA?
We like to say at least 3 months because we don't want people to join just to get the discount because they like that month and then leave. So 3 months is good enough. And for those information on the scrap pack, it's right here, but I'll show you those scrap pack things at the end of this one. So let's go ahead and take out the guts to the next card. Okay. And that is going to be this one right here. And then you know what? Look, one of my pieces fell out. That one goes right there. So I'm going to take my little sticky speck. This is a sticky speck. I know I'm going to say this wrong every time. And put that in there. Okay, good. So this is the card we're making now. Sticky specks, yeah. So this card is going to go... Is Lee Wilkins in here? Lee Wilkins...
She was earlier.
Okay, because she has to love that card also. So this card too, this one goes from right to left too, from side to side. Okay? So I have that going from side to side. Now the first thing that I want you to do is you have this holograph paper right here. That's that paper we keep talking about. This is at 1 inch. I need you to cut this down to a 1/2 inch, and then you're going to put that 1/2 inch, you're going to butt that right up to the side of the fold of the card, okay? So cut this down to a 1/2 inch. And for those of you who bought your little mini personal trimmers, is this not like the best thing you ever bought for $10? It's ridiculously cool.
Can you pass on a month if you don't like what is coming?
Nope, you cannot because, first of all, let me show you real quick. This is going to be hard to stick here, so I'm going to take my, hold on, guys, I have everything falling off the table right now. Hold on. I'm going to go back and address that. I'm going to take just a little piece of tape and just rub some, here's some tape right there, because then this is going to stick perfectly in here so I can cut. Regarding the ACA, no, once you join, it's sight unseen. We send it to you automatically, and that's why you get the 35% off.
And Lee said she's here.
Oh, good. Lee, did you love that card? So one of these strips I'm not going to use, so you can keep that for whatever. You can even put on the inside of your card. The other one I'm going to put at the fold of my card right there. Okay?
Denise said, LOL, I already glued the whole inch down.
But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so go ahead and put that right there in the fold. Nothing wrong with that.
Belinda said, I finally caved and ordered the trimmer.
Oh, Belinda, you're going to love it.
Holographic at 1/2 inch?
Yes, holographic at a 1/2 inch. Belinda, did you just order the trimmer tonight or did you order it before? I'm just wondering if the website's up yet.
And Belinda said ACA is never a disappointment.
Oh, thanks, Belinda. That's very nice. ACA really is not a disappointment because we use the same artist. I love what we have. Well, I don't want to say too much. I love the things that are coming up.
Lee says, of course. Billy D says, repeat, please.
Repeat what?
And Terry says it's not up yet.
Okay. Right after we get off of this, guys, you're probably going to have to go on tomorrow, but I'll be on the phone with them tonight. Okay, so I don't know so tell me again what that question was. Thanks, Robbie.
And Belinda said my order shipped
Oh, good.
today.
Good, yeah, we did send a lot of orders today. So at the fold of the card, half a strip, half an inch right there. And then you're going to take this little pinky sheet of paper. Some of you guys have different hues because it came from the same 12 by 12 paper, just cut down. And you're going to adhere this right against the holographic silver, just like so. Obviously, I have to put tape on it. Okay, just like so. Now, I'm not going to use my Speedy specs for this because this is just too big. My tape runner would be perfect for that, okay? So let's go ahead and use a tape runner. And I have to commend everybody. If you guys don't go into your packet to make your cards, I'm very proud of you all. I have visions of all of you going through your card packets and making them. You probably can, though, so lovely, because you're doing such a good job on your make-at-home cards right now. Okay, and I'm going to butt this up against here.
Belinda said, does being down have anything to do with the insecure messages popping up? I have never had that happen before.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it might this time, but overall it does not. No, we were having problems with it today. I couldn't upload 3 pictures, so there's 3 pictures on there that you guys aren't going to have that should be on there, but I will call them as soon as we're done with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this. Now with this...
Why are those popping up now?
Why is what popping up? Tell me what's popping up. I have no idea what's popping up.
If I buy the crystals on sale tomorrow, do all 3 sizes come together, or do I have to buy them separately?
That sale email every Friday that goes out, it's all 3 sizes. So for the one price, you get size 3, 4, and 5.
How does everyone store their crystals?
Oh, you know what? You want to go grab my crystal box? It's on that table right in front of us. We have the perfect crystal box to store these crystals. Okay, so what I'm doing here, guys, and I'll show you a little trick to this too. I'm just cutting all my flat ones all the way around, okay? So just go ahead and cut all your flat ones, right on the right pedal per se. But just go ahead and just cut them across. Like cut that, skip one. Isn't it behind the cutters right there, Justine? You're on the wrong table. Like come into view with me. Now turn around. That table in the back. Okay. So now the same thing here. If everyone looks up real quick, this is going to cover in between there, so it's really not going to matter how we cut that underneath there sloppily. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut here. And I'm not going to go too far down, because if I go too far down, I'm going to lose that, and I don't want to lose that. I'm going to cut there, and then I'm going to cut there just like that. So instead of going in and turning my scissors, just cut down here, cut down there, and just cut across, just like so. Everyone see that? I'm going to hold that up for about 10 seconds.
Tell the audience how to adhere the label on the crystal packet.
I will do that. Yep, I will do that. Okay.
Belinda said the security messages on your site.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fully aware.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so this is the storage bead container we use. This is $20. This is $10, and it has 30 different cases in here. But let me show you what the cool thing is about this.
And Dawn says this one has that thin black line on that too.
It does. It does, because we use the same master. So you guys have to just cut on that thin black line, and you're going to use the black pendants to draw that in. So this is a storage case with all 30 of these in here, and then each one of these 30 are individually screw-topped. So you can put all your jewels in all these, and it's in a case within a case, and I love the screw-tops because they never get out. Now, when you have our jewels, and I don't have a pack here, you know how you have that strip, that name on the outside of the crystals? If you pull that off and you wrap it around this jar, That's how you can label your crystals. So if I had a,
It's just a clear tag.
yeah, no, it's a clear label. Let me see if I have. Oh, here I have something. So this right here. So you would take this label, okay, this label right here, look, and you would peel this label off. Peel that label off, and then you just wrap it around here. See that? And then stick it right in there. So that's how you label your jewels. And these are on the website too. Okay, just like so. Yeah, but you have 30 little containers in here. They're flipping awesome. And it's a perfect price too. So those people who are missing that outside edge, does everyone understand those 1 out of 4? Again, you're gonna, on that faint line, just cut, and then with your black marker, you're gonna put that line back in. And again, it was able us to get 4 on a master. And I really should have picked one of those myself to show you, but it really is easy to fix. Trust me, I think you know me by now. If it was bad and wrong, I absolutely, positively would have not given that to you.
Elizabeth says some of us might have 7 or 8 of those cases.
I know, some of us might have 7 or 8.
Texter says, I can't believe I'm up to 4 cases myself.
Yep. We need to ask Robbie Peak and Kathy Peck how many they have. I think Truce Rexroad buys them too. They're just the perfect plate. They're just perfect to house your jewels in there. So does everyone see how I'm cutting that? It's just so much easier than going in and turning your scissors and trying to make that straight. Cut, and then just cut that off. Super easy, easy, easy. Cut, and then cut it off.
Dawn says I almost have 3 full.
I know. It's easy to do. Is that Dong Vegas?
Yes.
Yep.
How about 12?
Is that Kathy or Robbie?
Joan Holiday.
Oh.
I plead the 5th on how many I have, Robbie
Right,
says.
exactly. I'm telling you, for those people, and a lot of more, there's more and more people who buy those crystals on sale, that is the way that you want to buy them. It really is.
Alicia said it's the first time she's done cutting before you.
That's so funny. That's because I was talking. Okay, so let's just for shits and giggles go on to this one, and let's cut this one the same exact way we cut this one, okay? So let's go ahead and cut this one the same exact way.
Billy D said I cut all the way around and then folded under and clipped them from the bottom.
I'll stand on her feet. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but Robbie, Billy D, isn't your paper then folded? I understand what you're doing, but it just seems like your paper would be folded then.
Teresa says 3.5.
There, that surprises me.
Cheryl says, I want to buy 2 packs of the sale crystals tomorrow. Should I do 2 PayPal purchases?
No. To save on shipping, you're going to email me that you want to buy 2 of the sale item crystals. And I will send you a PayPal invoice for 2 sets and only charge you 1 thing of shipping. Same thing with class kits. If you ever want to buy more than 1 class kit, guys, and a lot of you do this, you simply send me an email and say, I want to buy however many class kits you want to buy, and we then we send you a PayPal invoice, and we only charge you 1 shipping. So for those of you guys who buy 1, but it has to be mailed to the same address, obviously. So for those of you who want to buy more than 1 of anything, just always email us, and we'll send that out to you, or we'll send you the PayPal invoice.
Steph said the price is for 1 gross of each size or 1 gross total.
Okay, so I think the price, for example, we're talking about the sale crystals that come out every Friday, although we haven't been doing it for the last 2 weeks because Swarovski Crystal has been behind. So I didn't want to hold your money when we didn't have the product. But since things are starting to move, that's why we started back up this week. So every Friday at 8 o'clock, the email goes out. And today's was Rose Peach, or is it Peach? Rose Peach. And I think it's like $29 something on sale. So let's just say it's $29, even though it's some change either higher or lower. So for $29, which is this total sale price, you're going to get a pack of Rose Peach 3mm, 144 pieces, 4 millimeter, 144 pieces, and 5 millimeter, 144 pieces. So that one price is going to give you all 3 packs. I kind of simplified that so you totally understood that.
If somebody wants to buy the class kit,
No.
and then the
No.
no,
I
no,
know.
no, 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 and then the paper that you're gonna
No.
kit, do they
No.
purchase the kit and then email you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the deal. I still think the answer is no. If you're going to buy a class kit, we cannot combine anything else with the class kits. That's why we make it separate in an email through PayPal, and that's why we make it separate through Facebook. You're going to buy class kits only. We can't add to class kits. We can't send you. We can send you a PayPal invoice if you want more than one, but class kits have to remain by itself. So let's say you want that and this paper trimmer. You have to send us. You know, you have to buy the class kit where you buy it, and then go on our website whenever that gets back up and buy the product off the website.
Was the first and second cut the same?
Yes, first and second were cut exactly the same.
And Tracy lost her internet. Her question was, do you put multiple sizes, 3, 4, and 5 millimeter in one of the individual holders?
You know, it's funny. I do personally, but when I use the business jewels and design the cards, I don't. But personally, I do, and I'm going to say I probably am one of the very, 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 very few people that do that. I think, and I guess I'll let everybody else explain or tell us. I bet you everyone uses, like, if they have a 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter, 5 millimeter, I bet you that's all in one case.
Did you answer the question about the gross? Each color is a
Yes,
gross?
I did.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear. Sorry.
If there's still a question, let me know.
Okay. Thought I missed.
So I'm going to go back and just outline this, guys, because my lines are kind of...
Robbie says whoever goes to Croptemberfest will see how many she has.
Right.
And Kathy Peak said she has 5 full, but she has 6. But I don't think she has anything in the 6.
Oh, I'm sure she will sooner than later. So I am outlining these because it's white. And it's just as, I'm taking that white away. It's very striking. Okay, and I want to get this out of the way. Everyone look at me real quick. I want to get these 2 out of the way, okay? So I want to get these cut and on the paper. So what I want you to do is once you get one of these cut, you're only going to cut this once, or only going to cut this with one of these. We're going to keep the other one open, so only with one of these. I want you to take this, and you're going to cut this, and you're going to cut this in half. And I want everyone to look. You're going to cut from this end to this end. So I want you to cut like on the shape that comes out. Don't cut it internally, like right there to right there. Don't cut there. Here, let me do it this way. Don't cut there to there. Can everyone see that? Instead, you're going to cut from here to here, okay? So I want it from that end to that end, like tip to tip. So go ahead and cut that in half. And then this piece, one piece, you're going to have extra, because in this piece, you're going to cut in half again. So I'm left with these 2 pieces. This is what I want. Okay, everyone look up. This is what I want. Okay. Now these 2 pieces, I'm going to put, whoops. These 2 pieces I'm going to put right in this corner. Yep, and right in this corner. Okay, I'm going to show the cut one more time, so if you're confused, everyone look up.
And closer, too.
So only one of these are going to be cut like this, but you're going to cut it from that tip to this tip. I want it through the middle of the big piece. I don't want you to cut it through, you know, the smaller piece right there, like end like through there to the other end. I want from the big tip to the other big tip. Okay, right in half, and then you're going to have one extra, but then you're going to cut that in half like this. So you're going to have 2 just like that, because these are going to be adhered flat to your card in your corners. Okay. It's funny. Are my Denver friends, or I'm sorry, not my Denver friends, but is my Colorado friend still in the house? And then let's go ahead and adhere those flat to those corners.
Attach them now?
Yeah, I'm going to attach them now. Because my Colorado friends said they're still here.
Not yet.
They have to be here. Okay, so just flat in the bottom corner and then the top corner.
Oh man, I didn't know I was supposed to cut on the lines. And Kim and Susanna are both in the house from Colorado.
Awesome. I got a funny Colorado story, not a long one. Doesn't involve diapers, although it could involve diapers and we don't know. But one of my niece, who just graduated from college last weekend, her and 3 of her friends just got into the car from Cleveland, Ohio, yesterday at 4 o'clock in the morning to go visit a friend who just moved to Colorado for the weekend. And you know the major reason why they're going to Colorado, obviously. So,
I have 3 people from Colorado.
who knows? They may be in diapers. You never know. And for those of you who don't know, Colorado not only has legal marijuana, it's just marijuana, but they were like the first to have legalized marijuana.
What is that cute little cutter you have?
Oh, the cute little color. That has to be a newbie. Newbie.
That's Billy D.
Oh, Billy D, shame on you. $10, Billy D. This is a must-have 6x6 cutter. It can't get anything bigger than 6 inches, but all our cards are 6x6. Use it all the time.
Kim says 420.
There you go, right, 420. Oh my
I
God.
don't think that's why they went. I think you're completely wrong.
Okay. Her mother's the one that's counting jewels right now and saying that is not why they went.
Washington, it's legal here too.
Yeah, that is true. It is.
And
How
Chuck's,
far away is that from Fort Collins? Because maybe they'll get in the car.
Yeah.
No one has a job yet.
So funny.
Chuck
Okay.
says, love my new cutter.
I know, the cutter's fantastic. Okay, so let's go to, I do like that new cutter. Let's go to your hole punch right now, okay? So, most of you probably have already figured this out. Some of you probably have not figured this out. But these holes right here, instead of putting jewels in those holes, we are going to hole punch those out. And does anyone know what those things are right there in those holes? I'm sure you can guess. Tell me if you guys know what they are. I'd be shocked if not everyone knows what they are. Oh, Chuck got his cutter. Yeah, it's awesome. I'm waiting for answers. Oh, look how nice that card looks on the website. Except, why do I have a shadow there? I should have no shadows.
Pop dots.
Yep. You got it, Terry. It is pop dots. So let's go ahead and we're going to take our hole punch, and I want you to turn around. I want you to see, so everyone watch me. I want you to see the hole punch here. You are not going to hole punch here, okay? I want you to hole punch where you can see the punch. And I just want you to go ahead and line these up all the way around, and I just want you to punch that out, okay? So you have a hole just like that. So let's go ahead and punch out all those holes all the way around. And I'm very sorry for those people who have bad arthritis, because this might be a little bit hard for you to do. If it is, you can absolutely, positively skip this part.
You had a couple of people said they did it now. 1/4 inch?
Oh, good. 1/4 inch what?
Is it a hole punch 1/4 inch? Or?
Yes. It's just a normal standard size hole punch. We are selling these. We sold these long arms. I like these long arms because if you needed to get right in the center, and look, I could actually punch out that center. It's called a long reach. You can get into your projects. And that's what I like about these. And these were cheap. Weren't these like, what were these, $7, $8? A lot of you bought them, and I think you're going to end up liking them. I really, really do.
What size punch again?
I believe it's 1/4 inch, but it's your normal size standard punch. I told everyone 2 weeks ago, if you have your normal size standard hole punch, you can use that for this. But if you didn't, and if you had to buy one, this is the one that you want to buy, just because of that long reach. It feels good in your hand too. It's fantastic. So your hole punch should look just like this. This is what it should look like all punched out. So you have all those holes there, okay? We're not going to do anything with that yet. We're just going to keep those holes just like that. I'm glad a lot of people didn't know those were Pop Dots. I love that. Hence, that's why we gave you your pack of Pop Dots, because you had to have Pop Dots to do this next step that we were going to do. And if you didn't have pop dots, it wouldn't have worked. So hence, you got the pop dots. Okay, so now we're not going to do anything else but punch that out. And now we're going to go to our pink. And our pink, we are going to...
stuff get stuck to the pop dots facing
Oh,
up?
you think so, but it doesn't. It does not. It absolutely does not. Wait till you see. It really doesn't. Now, if you're walking around with maybe like, if you're eating pretzels over your card, or if you happen to throw, glitter over your card, yeah, it's going to stick. But, I mean, look, I've had this now for 2 weeks. Nothing is stuck to my Pop Dots. Nothing.
Have you seen the We Are Memory Keepers one that has 3 different sizes on it?
I do. I did. No opinion, but I think it was expensive.
And Chuck said, here is a laugh. I fought with the hole punch container because I didn't know the tape around the side.
Oh my goodness. And Peggy needed that tape around the sides when she picked one up today.
Shelly says, was the Pop Dots part of the kit? Then I guess I'm missing thin Pop Dots completely.
Nope. You're not missing thin Pop Dots. Your Pop Dots are in there. Trust me, they're in there. Your Pop Dots should look like this, and they're not thin. They're just Pop Dots. And I'm 1,000% confident that they're in there. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm 1,000% confident because when we were done, we didn't have any extra, which means they all went in there. But if you really are missing Pop Dots, then let me know that. But they really should be in there. But they're not thin. They're the normal size Pop Dots. We just gave them to everybody because you need to have them for this. But if you're missing them, I really want you to let me know that. Okay, so again, on this one, we have this pointy thing. That's going to be our last layer there, or our second from last layer. So we go in and we can cut this. And then once we hit that, go to the middle. Because we're going to have that thing right there. So it can look like this. Everyone look up. It could look like that all the way around. The person who was missing their Pop Dots, did they find them?
She said, yes, that is the pack I got. I also ordered a pack of thin dots via email. She's the one that said she emailed and ordered thin, but she received regular.
Oh. Well, if you want to return them, you can, but I'm telling you that if you reorder them, that's probably just as good too, because you're going to end up using them. But if you really want to return them, you can do that. Just let us know that. Not here, because there's nothing I could do here. You'd have to email us, and they'll take care of you at the other end.
How do you get a pack with all large squares? I always am sent a pack of large and small.
I could tell you right now, if you order them right now, we have just the large ones. So right now, if you order just the regular size Pop Dots, you are going to get the ones that have all the large in there. And we'll probably be buying those for quite some time. So if you buy them now, you're going to get them now.
Shelly says she'll send you an email. Can you show up close again?
Yep. Okay, take a look. I'll hold it there for about 15 seconds. And if you guys can't hang with us to the end, I do want to show you that make along with Jennifer too in about 3 weeks. Okay. As Gail Burke would say, where else are you going to go?
Did you show it now? 'Cause I'm getting tired.
You could go whatever you want to.
Oh, I know that.
Okay, so we're going to hole punch this one too, but we're going to make up our own holes. So you're going to hole punch. I'm going to show you 2 places. So everyone, please just watch me. Even if you're not here, just watch me real quick, okay? I want the hole right here. Okay, so you're going to line it up right after that second line and punch right there. Let me show you the card so you can see it too. So I want that hole punched right there towards the top. And you're going to see, you're going to have a jewel for the bottom of that hole and for the top of that hole, okay? So we're going to hole punch right there. Okay?
Do you have thin Pop Dots in stock?
We do. Yep, we do. So just when you go ahead and punch this, pick a spot and be consistent all the way around. Everyone look up. Just be consistent all the way around. And then go ahead and do that all the way around. And this one's going to take just a little bit longer to do since you're eyeing this up yourself.
What's the email address to send 2 packs of crystal request?
Info at info at stamplistic.com. For those people who never used this punch like this before, it's pretty cool, no?
Thanks, Robbie.
What'd she say?
She just put up the email.
Oh, thank you. You know, you could type that too. Okay. She just gave me a look.
The only thing, because sometimes I get on this, and one time I kicked the whole thing off, and she had to reset it. Can this video be watched later?
Yes. Yes, we're going to save it the second we're off of it.
Oh, I wish
Okay.
you were watching when I'm watching.
They will watch us one day. We're working on that. We're going to have a camera on us and here.
Oh, it's
Yes.
gonna be awesome.
What do you mean? Yes, you will. Look at me. I have no makeup on. I have to put makeup on and do my hair. You have that curling hair in your... Oh, you should have heard us last week. Last week was a riot.
Billy D said crocodile.
Crocodile. I don't like the crocodile for this. But you can use a crocodile for sure. Okay, so the last piece, I keep saying the last piece, not the last piece. Second from the last piece is going to be this dark black. And we're going to go in and we're going to hit this big, right here. This big starburst like. And again, you're going to go right to that circle. Because remember, our jewels are going to cut that, okay? So right to that circle. Everyone look up, and I'll hold it for about 10 seconds.
That's what I'm missing.
What are you missing?
Oh, that's what I'm using. I'm sorry. I misread it.
Oh,
Sorry.
the crocodile? Yeah, the crocodile. I don't love the crocodile, but if you absolutely can use it.
Jet, last week was a hoot.
Last week was a hoot, Nancy. You should have watched it. It was very funny.
Is that when you text me to find out if I'm a
Yes,
bra?
it was. Oh, yeah. Nancy is the one saying here, for those of you who were paying attention last week, that she's the one that's sitting there counting jewels in the background. She is the one that we were talking about last week that loves to wear a bra all the time, like all the time. So can you tell us, since you're here live and in person, why you like to wear a bra so much?
I told you last week.
No, but you told us and you got off. You said like 5 words and got off. I think the ladies had questions for you.
You're going fast tonight, or I'm going slow.
Well, let me put it to you this way. We have been doing now this for 2.5 hours, and we're only at 1.5 cards. So I think that's pretty fast. Or I think that's pretty, right on target. So 2.5 hours and 1.5 cards. I could slow down a smidge. So Nancy is here if anyone has any bra questions for her. Like, Nancy, where do you shop for your bras that you think they're so darn comfortable?
Everywhere, but I like a Lane Bryant bra.
Okay, she likes a Lane Bryant bra, and she's not a heavy person per se.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I mean, you're not. I mean, you're heavier, but you're not heavy by any means.
My boobs are heavy.
So
They
you were.
make a good bra.
So Lane Bryant makes a good bra, and you think that they're the most comfortable.
Well, they are, because they have straps that accommodate my voluptuous bosoms. Where do you shop, Justine? The t-shirt store?
Kohl's.
Girls, when you weigh 90 pounds, you could shop anywhere.
90.
No one believes I'm 90 pounds.
Justine, how much do you weigh?
Like 138?
Okay, that 90
There you
pounds,
go.
yeah. There's a lot of people out there that would like to weigh 138. There's a lot of people out there that would like to weigh 238. Oh, that's
Can
not
you
funny.
show up close one more time
Yes.
where to cut?
Yep, here's the black.
And Kim says, Nancy, I'm right there with you.
Right.
Really? But Kim, do you wear your bra all the time? She wears it all. She wears it underneath her robe all the time. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I hate bras.
I do too.
No,
I
see what
hate
I'm saying.
underpants.
Justine hates underpants too.
I hate underpants.
She doesn't even wear them.
Yes,
We got them on now, but normally you don't wear them.
Oh, today I got them on. I'll go home and James will go,
No
"Where'd you
flipping
find
way are
those?"
you 138. What? I am.
Who said who said that?
Elizabeth says no flipping way. Yes, I am.
Yeah, I know, Elizabeth. I agree.
I was
I
in
believe
high school
that
when I
because-
weighed 138.
Julie, I think I was in the 3rd grade.
I don't think I ever weighed 138.
Just went from birth weight up to speed. Or
Right.
She likes
Okay.
to keep her girls snug.
Oh my God, it's not me. I like to keep them loose and.
Elizabeth says I can comfortably sleep in mine.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah.
No, I don't sleep in mine.
She said she could.
I have fallen asleep in mine. I'm not discomforted. by
Okay,
it.
kids, we're going to adhere this flat together. So let's go ahead and adhere this black
Now we hit TMI.
flat against. Oh, TMI, too much information.
Oh.
Like the diaper wearing wasn't too
Chuck.
much information.
Chuck.
Oh, Chuck, come on. Secretly, we know you don't wear underwear either. Come on, let the cat out of the bag.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. So let's go ahead. Black, adhered flat against the pink, okay? And again, you're lining up the design, not the way you cut. You're lining up the design.
Tammy is not in this group.
So funny. Now you could use this on the speedy sticks or a sticky specs. Speedy sticks. But I'm still gonna like my tape runner. I think for these big pieces, I don't even want to try it on those sticky specs. And again, guys, if you can't get on our website tonight, I promise you, I'm all over it as soon as I get off the phone tonight, or as soon as I get off with you guys tonight. I'll be on the phone with them.
You'll be on the phone with Mama. Explaining your death comeback.
Okay, I'm lining up the design. Whoops, I'm way off on this. There we go, better.
It'd be the funniest way to die and nobody would know.
What's that?
Oh, I saw the light. You'd be like, 3 dead people I know came and spun my bed around. As
They
the
did.
bear."
Well,
Off we went to heaven.
It's funny because then Chris Cuomo said he had it, the coronavirus, and he said, and it's funny because I think I told you and I think I told Andy. I think you're the only 2 people I told that I was hallucinating like that. Everybody else I thought, well, that's a stupid piece of information.
A couple people on TV said that they had it.
I know, and then when Chris Cuomo had it, he said he was hallucinating, and that's when he was like, "That's it, you have it," or had it. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm not doing anything with this yet. We just have that together like that. Don't jump the gun on me yet. We have no pop dots back there, nothing. Okay, now I'm going to go to my last piece, which is that little guy, which again, I want to go around and just cut those pieces straight and then cut into.
Is anyone else missing the dark gray piece?
Well, I would hope not. I would say if you're missing, especially if you're missing a sheet of paper, please do me a favor and patronize me. I want you to look on the inside of things, on the back of things, because little sheets of paper like that likes to stick to something. Look in the plastic, see, make sure it's not stuck there. Make sure it's not stuck on the bottom of something else. It's not stuck on your card base, inside your card base, in that yellow sheet it was wrapped in. If you just look in all those places, I almost guarantee you're going to find it. Not 100%, but I'm almost going to guarantee you find it. If you don't find it, then I can honestly say that's a mistake that we never, ever, 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 ever make. And just email me, and I'll send that right out to you tomorrow. And I apologize for that, but I still am convinced it's stuck someplace.
Kathy says, I intentionally just put ultra fine glitter on the front of my punched pop pieces, and it's awesome.
That's good, but she's way ahead of the game. She shouldn't have her popped pieces on yet.
Chuck said 2 of Rob's were stuck together.
Yeah.
Good night.
They, yeah, the other thing too, see if they are stuck together.
Has anyone put the pretzel crumbs on it like you said?
Right. My sister wanted to know if anyone put the pretzel crumbs on it like I suggested.
Could be me.
By accident.
Sandy said, and if it's not turned over, it's pale gray on the back.
I truly believe it's there, but if it's not,
Is Andy going to bed?
Yeah,
Look at you.
I know.
Is he going? Does he want to go out to go to bed with him?
No, we'll see if he goes upstairs, and yeah, we'll let him out.
He's a creature of habit. I heard him grounding beans right on time.
Okay, so there we go. This little guy is going to get popped up. Normal pop dots on this guy, okay? So we go ahead and pop those up. Let's pop that on there. Then you can, of course, now use the pop dots that we gave you. I'm bummed that our website's having problems right now.
Oreo crumbs wouldn't show up.
Right.
And 2 people asked how your dog is doing again.
Dog's,
Constant peeing still?
oh God, already peed on the couch cushion upstairs. She sleeps on a chair in her bedroom, or in our bedroom. I went to sit on that today to put my socks on, and it was full of pee. She pees all the time. She has a problem. She has issues.
You need to post pics of your dog.
I know, I do need to post pictures.
I'm
Okay,
bummed. I
I'll
wanted
do
to
that.
shop.
I know, shop tomorrow. I promise we'll get that up. Shop tomorrow.
You're bummed. We all want to shop.
I know. Okay, so I'm going to work on this piece first, this pink piece, okay? So we're going to turn this over, and this is going to be the most important part, obviously, is you need to take this pop dot, and it has to go completely over that punched out circle. Now, it's going to stick on your plate more, or it's going to stick on what your work surface more than anything else, but this is what I thought. But when you put this on, I don't like this because you're going to have to snip off a little piece because that's so thin that a little bit shows. So let me show you what I want you to do. So you're going to pull out, and it's going to be a little bit of pain in the ass, but just on this one, go ahead and do that and just cut that like that.
Linda said, give
Okay.
Amy some Depends.
Right. That's funny.
Amy had
So-
a friend watch her video and she said, wow, she uses a lot of pop dots.
I do. So like that, I want you to cut that because it has to hit that black perfectly. Okay? But I don't want it to come out the other ends. So you are going to have to cut that. So just snip that when you put those on. It may take you an extra 30 seconds. Well, maybe a minute. But again, you want to make sure that you're covering up that whole circle. And it is going to stick to the bottom of your work surface, so be careful on what kind of surface you're working on. But yeah, see how that's coming out like that? We want to make sure that that black shows all the way through.
Well, what do you think is that?
A small pop dot will work.
I think the small pop dot is a hair too thin, but you can try it and tell me. And if it is, tell me quickly, and then I'll switch over to my small pop dots.
Is the store open yet?
Nope, a week from Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but a week from Wednesday. And we're excited about the store opening, but I gotta tell you, my store manager, Peggy, is very sad about going back. And I gotta be honest with you, we're very sad to have her go back because she is very, 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 very much needed. So I think we're gonna have somebody else work on Wednesday so she could still work the warehouse. Only because there's so much work, it's fantastic. Did anyone try the small pop dot yet?
How do all the newbies hear or learn about your online classes?
I think first of all they go through the rabbit hole on Facebook, and they find us that way. And I also think they hear from us at other events, and I also think they hear from us from you folks. So continue to pass the word because we have a goal in mind, and if we hit that goal, we will continue to do these classes and continue to do these classes. And I got to tell you, we are very close to hitting that goal.
Tammy says, it looks like pop dots will work. Dawn says, nope, too small.
Yeah, I
Mary
thought they were
says,
too small.
Small just fit.
Oh,
But I may have used a smaller punch, Tammy said. That's what
I think you probably used a smaller punch because I think those smaller pop dots are too small.
Too small.
Yeah, because I think I would have tried them. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we are going to use that. It's a pretty cool idea though, no, isn't it? And again, you could put jewels on that, but I just liked it that way. Just for this one time. So we can go ahead and adhere that just like that on our white. What's wrong?
I found you by doing a search for online card classes.
Oh, wonderful.
Amy just ordered 106.
Okay.
Oh, no, just got your email for 106.
There we go. Is it 10:30?
10:36.
10:36. So the email went out. This is where we start to lose everybody. Don't go. It's not. I'm telling you, the class kits are not going to sell out. You don't have to be the first one in.
How many card kits did you send out for this class?
Won't tell you. It's a lot. That's the one thing we're going to keep underneath our belt for many reasons, but trust me, it's a lot.
I am a new person, and I learned of the online classes through Facebook when I was looking to buy some crystals.
Good. Yeah, see, it's like that rabbit hole. You go through, and the person who's a new person, is she a new person actually doing the cards with us right now? Because that's a whole other thing, watching us and doing the cards.
Kathy, I have also posted all my recent Stamplistic projects on Pinterest. Just search Stamplistic.
It's awesome. And Kathy, you do such a good job, too.
I turned my big pop dots a quarter turn.
And it worked?
Just got 106, got 106.
They're leaving us to go order 106. And remember, if you want more than one kit, you just send us an email, and then we send you a PayPal invoice back.
Cindy said yes, new and doing the cards.
Oh, wonderful. Good. Well, welcome, Cindy. We're very, very glad to have you. I hope you're having a great time, and I hope you think that these are like the most beautiful cards you've ever made in your life. Okay, so we should all be to here or somewhere close to here. Now I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to do the same thing. Now I don't have to cut these because this is bigger. Making sure my black pop dots show through those dots, and then putting the rest of the pop dots there.
What do you mean by your goal?
Oh, we have a goal. We want to get to a certain goal with the number of class kits that we sell. And it's a very, very high goal, but to be quite honest, we're very close to that goal.
She said she loves the classes. If they didn't get the email, they can get it from Facebook?
Yeah, it should be on Facebook in about 10 minutes. It says buy 106 class kits now. In 106, we'll definitely have a make home card too. I just love what you guys are doing. 2 weeks from tonight. Why, are you going to come and craft with us?
I love that card.
Well, why don't you come and craft with us? Because Justine did it last week. No. Why don't you come and make it? Justine made one last week. It was hilarious. And it was very, 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 very good. For those people who were on last week, it was fantastic. Is Deborah still here? Deborah from Michigan? She's probably so excited to be doing our class kit because she got it. She can't talk.
How can we help you get to that goal, and what happens when you reach it?
I'll tell you what happens when we reach that goal. And honestly, I will tell you what happens when we reach that goal. When how can you help me reach it? You could just keep telling people about the classes. Because I think when people know about the classes, I think they take the classes and they really, really like it. But what's going to happen when we hit that goal is we're going to keep doing these classes. And we keep going up and up and up and up. And it's one of those numbers where we thought we'll never hit this number, but I can't even tell you how close we are to that number. It's ridiculous. It takes us what? We literally, I am not kidding you, last Friday, when we did the make and take, and we said that we're going to leave here and go back to the warehouse and work. I left here and I went back to the warehouse. I stayed at the warehouse all night long working. Justine left at 1 o'clock, was back at 6 o'clock in the morning, and Peggy didn't come back because she was at home, but she came back at 6 in the morning, and then we had a third person come in at 6:15. So, I mean, and we worked all day, and we thought we'd be out there by noon. I think we worked till 5. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, but that's what'll happen. We'll keep doing them.
Robbie says your email is being returned since the site is down.
It can't be returned because it doesn't go through our site. It goes through Constant Contact. So my email can't be being returned.
And Deborah said, yes, I'm here having fun.
Good. It can't be being returned because it just goes through constant contact, so I'm not sure why I would be doing
And
that.
someone said, I got 105 in crystal, so hopefully they meant to order 106 and didn't order 105 by mistake.
Well, and they could have.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're ready to adhere this, but before you adhere this is really important, okay? I adhered this so that, everyone look real quick, okay? It's more appealing to the eye, and I want to show you why. I adhered this not so that I have a tip of this going directly north and tip of this going directly south. I just think that looks less appealing to the eye as opposed to it being turned a little bit and that space up there going directly north and directly south. So not like this, but like this instead. Do you see the difference? So not like that. Everyone look, please. Not like this, that this is going straight up and down, this is going face here, but turn just a smidge where you have that space up here and the space down here.
You're
Okay?
only supposed to have one of the dark grays on this card, right?
Only one dark gray is on this card, yes. Now, the other thing is this is not going to go flush on the center because I do want these things to show up. So you can overlap them just a hair, but I don't even know if I want them to overlap that much. Maybe just touching like that would probably be perfect. Okay, so once you have that like that, you can go ahead and adhere that flat on your card. Okay, so go ahead and adhere that flat on your card. And if anyone has a question with that, let me know.
They're just saying they can order 106, but the email that goes to you gets returned. They're all saying mine was returned, mine was returned.
Ugh, this sounds like one big nightmare. Where's my phone? Let me see something. I want to see something, guys. Let me check something on my phone. Well, I'm getting, I would say still go ahead and pay or buy through PayPal. It doesn't matter. I see a bunch of you guys already bought that. I'll just make sure that we go through PayPal and make sure that we capture everyone's sale if it bounces back. I would still buy them because it's gonna be housed in PayPal, so we could easily run the reports from there. So don't worry about that.
What about the silver that goes under that?
Don't worry about the silver yet. Yeah, it keeps coming through. So yeah, you guys keep buying from there. We'll just make sure we run. And Robbie, I see what you sent me. Thank you.
Belinda says, my sister works for a university and has high-level security, but they got hacked today.
Oh, they did? Maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, no, you go ahead and buy, and I'll just thank you for bringing that to my attention. I'll run the report from PayPal. Yeah, it keeps buzzing through. You guys keep buying them.
Oh, Elizabeth said it's the emails to you that are bouncing back.
Right.
Okay, all right. My bad.
That's what I'm saying. We'll run the
No,
report through
the email
PayPal.
I was sending to order multiple kits, Robbie said.
Oh, well then.
You said you said to send it to you though.
Right. You know what? That may be down because of our website's down. It's the same host provider. So if you cannot send me an email tonight, you may have to wait till tomorrow to say how many kits that you want. And then I'll send you the PayPal invoice tomorrow. Because the host who hosts our website, that's our email too. So, like for example, if you want 2 kits and you're trying to email me that you want 2 kits, we're not getting that email because the whole site's down. So
Do ACA members get discounts on classes?
Nope, they don't. I think our classes are a very fair price, especially with some of the classes I've seen from other people teach. But no, they don't.
Facebook message you?
No, don't do that, please. Please just wait. Please, please, please. Okay, so now we're to the same 2 dies, the same exact dies right here, okay? So what we're going to do with these dies, for both of them, we're going to take this and we're going to cut this once there in half. And now we're going to cut it here because I just want these little guys all separate. Because these guys, so I want all these separate. Because these guys, we are going to tuck underneath these things all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these. Yeah, that's too bad about the website. We'll get it fixed. It happens. I don't want to say it often, but
Well, if nobody can order, nobody's gonna sell out, so don't panic.
right, it's gonna it happens probably about 4 times a year. But that's funny. Now I know I wasn't able to upload those pictures this afternoon. But it's funny because we did get a couple of those orders this afternoon. Ouch. Oh my God, did I just kill myself again? I did. No blood though. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm using, yeah, I see your PayPal's going through. Okay, so I'm going to use my, I was going to say my Speedy Sticks again. What is it?
Your speedy
Speckle
scissors.
sticks?
Sticky Specs.
Oh.
Speckle Sticks. So I'm going to pull these up. It's so funny. And I just need the glue. Actually, I'm going to do this on a couple of them at a time. And if you don't have these, use Tape Runner. I'll use Tape Runner on the next one just because I know you don't have these yet. So I'm just going to look. I'm just going to do those edges. That's all I want is the edges because I want the tops to be loose and free. So I'm going to do that. Press down.
Kate says maybe we broke it by ordering too much.
Yeah.
But likely.
You could have, but
Speedy
No.
Stick sounds like a deodorant.
I know. And that's probably why I'm saying it too. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to shove this in until I can't see the tip. And I can see the tip there, so I'm going to pull this out. Nope, I'm going to keep it in because it likes where it's at.
Oh, is this a pretty color?
Perfect.
What was your favorite new product at Creativation this year?
Oh God, that was so long ago. Jeez. There's a couple of them. I don't even know. I can't even think. I'm not in that mindset.
You could use glue dots for the small ends too.
Sure you can. I'm gonna use a different glue so you don't think that I'm, leaving you behind because you don't have the Speedy Stick. Jesus, I said it again.
So many jokes I can make right now.
Oh my God, you make them.
Is Scarabus green a new crystal?
It is not, but Scarabus Green is a beautiful. Yeah, I know. We used that, I think, 2 weeks ago on the card. So does everyone see what I'm doing here? Just taking that die. But isn't this a great way to use this die? Is just to plug that in right in there like so. Just like that. Okay, and you're going all the way around. Whoops. Just like that. Does everyone see that? How easy that is? So I'm going to not use this because you guys don't have that. So let me go back to my adhesive. And I'll show you that I'm just could use that too. No problem. I think I do like that glue. There is a good use for that.
Diane says these are the most beautiful cards.
Good. I'm glad you like them. I like them too.
This was my favorite until I saw that next class.
But I also like my 4th of July card that no one else liked. My firework card.
I liked it.
I know, you're the only person that did like it, which is...
And
No, a lot of people on here said yes.
They're just trying to make me feel good.
Bing, 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 that color.
Yeah, I know.
Galactic Space one?
Yes, Lost in Space one. Yes, they're trying to make me feel good.
Space.
Jennifer Galactica.
Okay, so
Alicia,
look at that. All the way around. Oops, we need that charger. We got the low battery.
Where's it go?
I'm going to shake here for a second, guys, because we got the low battery on. Nope, I think we need to do it to that, Justine. To your...
Yeah, my bitch.
Okay, we're going to shake for a hot second, so... Are you plugged?
I'm using my Xyron sticker maker and sticking the whole
Yep,
die down.
I would use my Xyron too, but we're out of refills. And I don't want to get too many people upset because we can't get the refills yet. But yes, that sticker maker would be good too. The only thing I don't like about that sticker maker is that these are going to be stuck down. And I do like these to be like flyaways. So that's the only reason why I might not use that Xyron sticker maker. I like these to be little flyaways, not stuck to that. I see.
Will Simplistic be at the expos in California?
As long as they're a go. I don't know if we're going to...
Tracy wants you to send her the firework card.
I may send somebody that firework card.
You should stick a money pouch in from class 2 and send it to me.
Oh my God.
Should we automatically receive the new class emails when we have purchased before?
No, because if you're not on our email for any given reason, then no, you wouldn't be getting that email. That's why we Facebook it too. So if you don't have that email, make sure you find it on Facebook.
Alicia said, did you not get the Expo email?
What did it say? I got the Expo email, but it didn't say anything about classes or shows happening.
Gail says, fly away like your breasts.
Right. Exactly, Gail. Exactly.
I love the firework card. What is the name of this die?
This is Ariana die by Heartfelt Creations. That is discontinued. Once it's gone, and it is on our website.
Alicia, they are going online.
Oh, they're doing what everybody else is doing. They're going to have some classes online. We have yet to get that information, so I don't know what that looks like, but...
Do you do stamp and scrapbook expos?
We do. We do. I thought we were going to get more information as vendors today, but that didn't come.
I liked your 4th card because it was different. I am also addicted to Art Glitter Dries Clear Glue.
That's good. A lot of people do like that. What do they mean by the 4th card?
Fireworks, I'm assuming.
Oh.
What do we do about the jagged cut on the pieces in the corner?
The jagged cut. There should be no jagged cut on a piece. I don't know. There should be no jagged cut. I'm kind of confused. So re-ask me that jagged cut question.
Billy D said CKC Houston is still sending out emails.
I know. I can't imagine that CK show growing.
When is it?
July.
Oh.
Like the second week of July. I just don't see it happening. And like I said, guys, I'm not being negative. I want them to come back, but I just don't see it happening. I don't this year. But we'll see. We'll see.
I got an email from 2 companies that pulled out a Stamp and Scrapbook Expo permanently.
Yep, we got that too. Stamp and Scrapbook Expo did not handle things completely the way they should have. And I know they upset a few people, but yeah, we got the 2. Okay, I'm at a loss for my jewels. Now I feel like a student. I can't find my jewels. Do you see my jewels anywhere? I got them. Stop looking. Okay. Oh, you can see this white cord now.
There you go.
I wish my monitor would have told me that, though.
I wasn't looking at your screen. I'm monitoring the people.
Uh-huh.
Can we have a close-up of the card, please?
Absolutely. There you go, without the jewels. Look up.
Shelly said that, or no, Deborah said the email came from Expo today to the vendors.
Yeah, but is that Deborah Bott?
Yeah.
But Deb, it didn't say anything. It didn't say like how and why and anything like that, did it? Because if so, I didn't get it. Maybe I'm booted from Expo.
Probably one of these people in this class canceled your spot so you can stay here on
Right.
Friday.
Okay, guys, I'm on to jewels. I hope you guys are on to jewels. If not, I'll take it slow here. Because remember, I still got to show you the next thing. I don't know. Is Dave from Expo in here by chance? I think we just got the same email that everybody else got. I don't think we got a specific vendor.
Maybe for one of the events we can get a white stamplistic sweatshirt with ink stains on the
We're
sleeve.
working on that.
Ink stains on the sleeve.
I know. That would be funny, actually.
I'm still cutting the second piece of the Lovebird envelope paper. Do we cut the very middle out?
No. You're just going to cut it in half and then half again. The person that just asked how to cut that.
And someone said the county that the CK show is one of the more relaxed counties. They're thinking that's going to go.
I'd be shocked if it does.
Will you let us know when Craptemberfest is full?
We have 10 more spots. And I will let you know, but we have 10 more spots. If you're interested, absolutely register.
Belinda said your email may have been returned to sender like tonight's.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I have
Any
to see.
chance the gems could be bagged by color? It's sometimes
Oh.
hard to tell the difference.
No. Sorry, the answer to that is no. And actually,
Nancy has a definitive no.
it's not as hard once you start looking at them and moving them one at a time. When you start to move them one at a time, it does become a lot easier. It really does. And you only have two colors of jewels in here.
Is anyone going to Craptemberfest from Southern California?
Oh, yeah. 2 people. And I believe they're flying in. Yeah, we got people from all over. It's
What is that
crazy.
weekend?
Amy says, what is Craptober?
Croptober or Croptemberfest, because it's in September, is if it's a 4-day long week, a 4-day event. You have a postcard in your kit. One side is cruise information. The other side is Croptemberfest. It officially starts Thursday morning, 10 a.m. It goes through Sunday at noon. However, unofficially, you could go into the room and start crafting Wednesday at 7 p.m. So it's really 7 p.m., all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then it ends Sunday at noon. And it's where you go in and you do breakout classes with me for them. And we play games and have huge giveaways. And then you also, you just bring your stuff and you work on whatever you want to work on all weekend. It really is a blast. We provide snacks and drinks, and it's just, I can't even say enough. It's just, it's fun.
How do you get the long punch open?
How do you get the long punch open? Is it out of the plastic? Is that what you mean? You should just be able to take the long punch out. This is what it should be. If it's in a plastic container, you have to take the plastic container off, and it could be taped.
Do you ever have the top of your glossy accent bottle get stuck on? Mine is.
No, I don't, because I put it away, not goopy at the top. I can honestly say that has never ever happened to me, because when I put it away, I always just wipe off that goop like that and then stick it away. So that really never ever has
remove
happened.
the tape.
Exactly. So maybe they have to
Angela
do
King
that.
says, do you want to start on Tuesday?
That's so funny. Angela, we're just talking about that. I'm sure because of you, that's going to happen. So all these people that were starting earlier and earlier, they could thank you for that, because it was your group that keeps
Deborah
recommending
said,
that.
no, and I can't get the paper in.
What is, I don't know, Deborah. I don't know, and I can't get the paper in. Is it stuck in this position? I don't understand. Is it stuck in that position? Because you should have a hole there. I really don't know. Take a picture of this side and show it to me. If you can face it, or send it to me.
Good night. Wonderful class as always, Marge.
Good night, Marge. Make sure you come back and look to see what the make and take is in 3 weeks, because you'll probably be very interested in it. Okay, so we have 2 different colors of jewels for this one. It's going to be black diamond and crystal. You should have...
Amy said, you posted about the distressed oxide today that everyone is excited about. What did I miss?
Oh, Tim Holtz just came out with new colors of distress, and it's called, somebody help me, what color is it? It's
Speckled egg or something?
speckled egg, yes. And we had a pre-order, and you got it at a discount a couple weeks ago, and we mailed them all today. We did get them out in today's mail. So in this big group of clear that you do have one that's a little bit bigger. That's your 7mm. So before you say, no, I don't have it, just go through your crystals. Just go through your crystals and find that big one, because I know it's in there, okay? And that one's going to go right in the center. So just find that, and you can put that right in the center. That's just a little bit too
Paula
much glue.
says she's thinking the lid should lift up to position the paper. And she's using it, maybe.
What is she talking about? What
The hole punch. She says that maybe that's what she's trying to do.
Well, no, but if she can't even get the paper in there,
Oh.
I don't know. I have to see it. If I see it, I probably could answer her. So now on these grayish, no, black diamond, black diamond, black diamond, black diamond, everyone look up. You're going to put 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. 3 right here. 1, 2, 3. And then they're also going to go on the pink, which is going to look like it's on the black, all the way around there. Okay, so those circles around there, get the black diamond. And then to the sides, or the corners and the corners, okay?
What's the easiest way to flip the crystals over?
With your fingers. And I tell you, and a lot of people in this room who were new to crystals but now use them often, they'll tell you, you get faster with it. It's like everything else, you get faster.
You could knock them around with a credit card and they'll flip.
Yeah, just use your fingers.
She'll have to post it on Facebook because your email isn't working. They said.
Well, it'll be working soon.
Is that Renee snoring?
Yep. She always snores.
Oh, Hertz rental car filed for bankruptcy.
Are you serious?
Yep, that's what it says.
Hertz rental car filed for bankruptcy. Wow. Wow. That's too bad. I don't like to hear things like that.
Maybe Enterprise will pick them up.
Okay. Oh my God. I don't know if you heard that or not, but we just said that Hertz rental car just filed for bankruptcy. And my sister just said, what'd you say?
Maybe
Enterprise will pick them up.
Maybe Enterprise will pick them up. Oh my God. She's the one that's that quick-witted person that names all our stamp names.
Alicia says, I never used crystals before class 102, and I found I am faster with my fingers.
Oh. To place them? There's no way. To turn them, yes, but there's no way to place them.
Are you doing the clear color now?
Nope, I'm still on black diamond. Still doing black diamond. Now, you will see, looky here, that I have black diamond lined up right here. And they are perfectly centered, perfectly centered, perfectly centered, okay? You're going to do the same exact thing.
There's only 2 colors, right?
There's only 2 colors, black diamond and crystal.
And she uses her fingers to turn them.
You're right. That makes sense. That's what I use to turn them. That is the fastest way. So, everyone watch this real quick, okay? Because this is the way that you're going to make this perfectly centered. And I want to get all these beautiful crystals here out of the way. Now, this is the way you're going to do this. You're going to take your handy-dandy ruler, and you're going to lay your ruler you could lay it on the card because I'm going to go up there a little bit. I'm going to go underneath that flourish too. Okay, so this is a 6x6 card, so I know already my middle is a 3, correct? Yes. So I'm going to start at 3 and I'm going to go out. And I'm going to put a crystal at every 1/2 inch. So I normally say I don't like to put things under, but because this is so thin, I am going to put something under. So I'm going to start at my 3 measurement. Whoops. I'm going to start at my 3 measurement. And that is way too much glue. Hold on. I'm going to start that again. So I'm going to start at my 3 measurement. And again, it's just sitting there. Can they see this good on there? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to put the crystal so it butts right up against the holographic paper, okay? So there it is at 3, and then I'm going to go every 1/2 inch after that. So 1/2 inch there. So that would be 3 1/2. Then I'm going to do my 4 right here, but I'm going to follow my ruler. 4 1/2. And I'm not going to go way to the end. And I'm just butting these up against my holographic paper. Whoops. I didn't grab that too well. Okay. And then at 5 1/2. And then I'm going to go the 1/2 inch the other way. Okay, so this is how it's going to be nice and perfect. So I'm going to go 1/2 inch going towards the front. Can they still see that pretty good? Does this make sense to everybody? Boy, that just fell in the perfect position. So I'm still using my black diamond. I'm just using my ruler as a guide. Okay, just like so. So when you move your ruler, it should be perfectly lined up. So now all your friends are going to be like, oh my God, you could really eye that up perfectly. Does everyone see that? Look at that. Pretty cool trick, no? So it should line up perfectly. Everyone look. Okay? So that's going to complete your black diamond. Remember, you got that big one in the center. Not the big one, but it's 7 millimeter. It's not huge, it's just big. Okay? So now, you got lots of crystal. I'm going to put lots of crystal everywhere. So we're going to start off in the middle. So let's go start off in the middle. And we're going to go every other circle. So every other circle in the middle is going to get a crystal. This one is just going to shine and shine and shine. I think there's a lot of people crafting right now because there's not a lot of people talking. Mm-hmm. They're bummed about the website, but not as bummed as I am.
They're probably bummed about hers.
So every other one right there. Okay? Now we're going to go one right in the middle on top of this. Did anyone feel their black pop dots to see that they're sticky, but they're not sticky enough that they're not going to collect a bunch of stuff? So I'm going to go in the middle there.
We love shiny things.
And then the bottom there. So does everyone see that? So look right here. You're going to go top and then on top and bottom of each one of those pop dots. Just around the pink. Because around the outside one, we're going to go to the side. So let's go ahead and do that. Is Peggy still with us? We haven't heard from her. She's probably fell asleep on her table.
Poor Peggy.
Pegster.
Someone said off screen. Maybe you're off screen.
Oh, am I monitor?
I never watch the screen. Like when you're holding the card up, you were like a little bit off.
Oh. It's funny because I'm standing up right now, so I probably was off screen. Do you need to see it again?
Your card right now is exactly in the middle. So. Peggy, I got a call earlier, and now I am so far behind.
Was it a stamp listed call? God, I hope not. There's no way she would have answered that phone. There's always tomorrow, Peg. This card did not feel like it had a lot of jewels on it, but it has a ton of jewels on it.
So black in the center-ish spots?
Yes. Black, which is going to appear like it goes on the black. But it's actually laid on the pink, yes.
She said no, family.
Oh, good.
Why isn't her family doing this card?
Can we see a close-up again?
Yep, give me 2 seconds. I didn't put enough glue here. And I put way too much.
Any tips if you got some glue on the holographic paper?
Ugh. Yeah, stop wiping it off. You just have to let it be. There's nothing else you can do. You just have to let it be. Honestly, the more you wipe it, the more bad it gets. Are we good with the close-up there? Okay. What time are we at right now? Because they will kick us off at...
11:10.
Okay, good.
It's 11:10.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been here?
Time flies when you're having fun, Nance.
Gotta get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow and go shine a boat.
You really get up at 5?
Uh-huh.
I can't. That's because he gets up at 5.
He gets up at 3.
For your Star Wars card, can you list the color jewels you used?
That's so funny. It's my firework card. Yes, I can. I believe I can. I will post that tonight, too.
Alicia said 3 hours and 13 minutes.
No, I just want to make sure we're not hovering around that
she's
4
funny.
mark.
She-
Yes. Because you know at 4 hours they kick us off. And I do want to show you that other
They kick
thing
you
that
off
we're
at
doing.
4 hours?
Yep.
Really?
We learned that the hard way. Okay, good. So the next one is going to go next to, but above these. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me just do 2 and I'll show you. So did everyone touch their black pop dots and realize, oh, it's magic?
Can we review the color placement of the jewels, please?
Okay, yes. Here, I'm gonna pull my finished one back into play here. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Black diamond. Everyone, watch. Who needs blue jewel placement? Black diamond. 3, 1, 2, 3. Black diamond. 3, 1, 2, 3. Black diamond. Every single one of those circles around. You're actually putting it on the pink, but it's going to appear that's on the black. Black diamond goes 1/2 inch all the way down the side, starting at the 3-inch mark and going 1/2 inch that way and 1/2 inch this way. Okay? White, which is crystal. Big one goes in the center, and then every other one in the center. And then on the pink, you're going to go 1 below the dot, 1 above the black dot. Below, above the black pop dot. Then the last one is going to be that bottom row. It's going to go kind of like in the corners, next to the pop dots, but kind of in the corners, more higher. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Does everyone see that? That's the best way that I could show you. Here, 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 and all the way around. Does that help? Okay. Ooh, where'd it go? Totally missed the glue for a hot second.
A baby wipe took off the extra glue on the holographic paper.
Oh, spectacular. Did it really? That is honestly something I didn't know would work. That's spectacular. Who did that?
Mary Beth Robinson.
It's awesome.
That's a ton of jewels.
It is this does have a ton of jewels. I didn't think it had so many jewels on it, but when I was putting it together, it just demanded more and more jewels in the places that the jewels are. I do like this card. As I was making it, I wasn't in love with it, but I really, really like the way this card turned out. And you know what, regarding the website, guys, how about once it's up, I'll put out a Facebook announcement and send you a quick email that it's up. So you guys don't have to keep checking and checking and checking. So once I send the Facebook announcement and the email, you know, you could either email me with how many kits you want if you need more than one, or place the orders on the website. Awesome. What's wrong?
Well, then sometimes it just stops. Looking at your finished product post, that would be great in Christmas colors.
Oh, it would be super in Christmas colors.
Is it
Yeah.
wrong to give the card to someone and ask for it back?
No, I know. I know. I know. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love this. I just love it. I love it. There is a lot of crystals on there. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Because I'm just going to, you guys continue to craft. I'm going to continue to talk to you. Let me know if there's any questions. Every time I think, oh, it can't be that long, it's always just as long, if not longer. I'm so glad you guys like these cards. I really, 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 really am glad you guys like these cards.
Can you show up close the corner pieces?
Yep. That piece is the same as the bottom piece. Look at all those hearts. Aww. Love hearts. That's awesome. Okay, did you see that corner piece? Whoever asked for that? Oh, and there's more hearts. Okay, so let's talk about the upcoming weeks. Yay, let's. Oh, I was looking for this. Okay, I have a little sheet of paper someplace.
What happened to your jeweled katana case?
Who asked that?
Lee Wilkins.
Yeah, Lee, I have that, but my little things fell off of it, so I have to re-glue them and then bring that back. So that'll be a goal of mine for in 2 weeks. I have it. It's sitting on my craft table. Okay, so I had this handy-dandy sheet of paper. I don't even know where the heck it is, so...
Did it say St. Louis?
No.
Carol said she sent her 104 cards to her nieces for graduation.
That's awesome. I could have sent mine to my niece for graduation. She would appreciate it. Because she does make cards.
How embarrassing when she got the same card from her aunt and her sister.
Right. That's funny. Okay, well, I can't find the sheet of paper that I'm looking for.
These cards show how to use the stamps and dies more. A lot of practice gluing crystals and cutting.
Next week, for those people who have a hard time, not next week, in 2 weeks, our next class with the single die, we're those club members. You don't have to have the single die to do them, but those club members who are going to get that Uncle Sam, Mr. Independent, they're going to use that single die and they're going to love it. And for those of you who don't, you'll see what we're doing, but you can still do it. That's not a problem. Do the class kit. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. And I did have a sheet of paper that gave you dates and everything, but I can't find it, so I guess you're just going to have to pay attention. But it's not that hard to remember. It's really not. Okay, so next week, Friday, the Make Along with Jennifer, we have nothing new to do, and I don't want to keep, selling you guys stuff. So this is my thought. You guys could tell me here. It's going to be yes or no. I'm more than happy to do a, starting at 8 o'clock, one time only, another squares class, the 4-inch squares and the 1-inch square with you. Because this time you guys not only have the squares, but now you have the paper, and it'll be new designs, and I'll use new stamps, but it'll still be in the 4-inch square and the 1-inch square. So we could do that next week. And you guys could tell me if you want to do that, happy or sad. But that's what I want to do next week. So you guys don't have to buy anything because you have everything. You just have to tune in and, stamp out some squares. And I'll show you some new designs we can do. We had 3 people that said they want to do it.
There are a lot of people say that.
Okay. Okay.
Squares, yes, please.
So,
Oh, Shelly, I think she says squares, question mark.
Yep. Squares. For those of you who don't know,
Amy doesn't know what they are either.
Okay, can you go grab the squares that we did last time? I will show you what those squares are in a second. So next week, we will do the squares. And basically, for those of you who know, give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes before I go on to the next thing, which is really what you want to see. But for those people who don't know, this year we came out with squares. They're the same exact design, and we're pulling them out right now. And the same exact design is in a 4-inch square, and the same exact design in a 1-inch square. And what we do is we just stamp them and we mix and match pieces to make cards. So these are some of the cards that we did a couple weeks ago. And the only thing that you have to do to participate is we have 10 different square stamps, and they're on our website under Square Stamps, is you can buy 1 or 2 square stamps, and all you have to do is just stamp them on printed paper or matching cardstock, and just by cutting them and mixing and matching them, you can make some cards. So these are the ones, and this is just free. I don't want to say freehand, free whatever. I don't even know what the word is. I just did this off I didn't go into anything. I didn't plan this. I just simply start cutting and start doing this. So if you want to participate, you just have to get at least 1 or 2 square stamp sets and then stamp them on paper, and then we'll go from there. Or you can just watch too. That's not a big deal. But I'll use different sets and I'll use different colors, but I'll make sure that we use our paper. And I'll show you some other different designs. So next Friday, we'll do the squares as a make-along.
Shelly says freestyle. Freestyle.
Freestyle, oh yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, freestyle, meaning you don't get a kit, you're just going to craft next to me, and if you have the stuff, you can just do the same kind of thing. But there's no kit that comes with it. You're just going to buy the squares, right?
Similar to the older ones?
Similar to the older ones, but these are more, it's the same, in that China hutch, there's all 10 packs sitting there. They're the same design, so you can. They're still squares from the last ones, but now they're used much differently. They really are. Justine's gonna go pull the squares out so I could show you. And if I'm really confusing you, which it sounds like I am for those newbies, just join us next Friday. I think you'll like it. Or if you trust us enough, buy 1 or 2 squares and then just join us next week. And I think you'd like that too. But here's, again, 10 different designs, smooth setia. So this is a 4-inch square. Oh, this is a 2-inch square. 4-inch square and a 2-inch square. So you just cut and mix and match. You just make a ton of designs. And I wish I had my other cards here, but I don't. This one, I have an idea for that one. I think I may use that. Yeah, and if you follow our blog, The Newbies, if you go back a couple weeks, a lot of these samples are not our blog, I meant to say Facebook. A lot of these samples are on our Facebook, okay? So we'll do
if we
freestyle.
Order this week, will we get them in time?
Yeah, we'll mail them on Tuesday. So unless you live in Michigan, although they're getting a little bit better, I would say yes, you probably will get them in time. But you got to order by Tuesday because we'll mail them by Tuesday because Monday's a holiday. So we'll do that next Friday, one night only, Friday 8 o'clock, and I'm sure it'll go 4 hours. You guys don't have to stay the whole 4 hours, but I'm sure it'll go 4 hours because it was a blast last time. The week after that, you're laughing because you're looking at all the garbage on the ground, aren't you? Oh.
What?
Oh. The week after that will be class 106, which all you know, it'll be Friday and Saturday. Then the week after that, we're going to be introducing a new product. Now, we have 100 of these already in stock, but I know they're not enough, so I have another 100 on order. It's a new product. It's called Opal Blaze, and I'm going to show you that in a second. And it's going to be a make-along. In order for you to participate, you probably are going to want this new product. Let me show you what it is. It's called Opal Blaze, and there's 7 colors. Brand new product, 7 colors. And they literally are just coming in from the boat right now. 7 colors. But the cool thing about these, and I'm going to show you a little bit what they do.
If they want to buy one, which one do you suggest?
Oh, whatever one they like. Because whatever we do, they could do with all 10 of them.
Right.
So whichever one they like. So anyhow, so these 7 colors we are going to sell them separately, but for right now, because they're just coming over, and we only have 200 right now, and it's almost a pre-order. We have 100 in our hands, so if you order them now, we'll send them now, but you don't need these for 3 weeks. The other 100 are going to be in July or June 5th. So we're going to have them in time, but they're $7 a pop. We're gonna sell them separately, but for this class, we're gonna sell them as a kit. So you can't buy them separately. You have to buy all 7 colors, which is what, $49. I know it's kind of a hefty buy-in. However, let me show you what these things do. I'm gonna show you a couple ways. And remember, this is 3 weeks from tonight.
Should we go ahead and stamp some and go ahead and cut them out?
No, we could do that together. Yeah, we could do that together.
Cosmic Shimmer. Is that what you said?
No, these are Opal Blaze. Cosmic Shimmer, Opal Blaze. They're from the Cosmic Shimmer family, but they're Opal Blaze. So here, let me show you. This right here is Pink Blueberry, and I have it on black paper, and I have it on white paper on the top. Do you see that? How that sparkles like that? Here's the 2. Teal Raspberry. That's it on the black, and that's it on the top of the white. Sunset Orange, black on the bottom, obviously, white on the top. Golden Blackberry. Turquoise Peach. Now, I am going to be using some gilding polish, so if you guys have gilding polish, which I'm sure a lot of you guys do, you're probably going to want to have that in front of you, but this is really what you want to have. Now, I am going to be using Gilded Avocado, and the last one, Sapphire Grape. I am going to have, and I'm going to be using this. I'm going to show you just a real quick demo real quick, okay? I am going to be using embossing folders. And we bought 8 embossing folders, and these are the 8 that we're going to use that are up on our website right now that obviously you cannot see because the website's down, but they are up there, I promise, because a couple of you already bought them today. Yes?
Did you show what is being made in the class?
What class? Yes. For class 106, yes. So these are the embossing folders that we're going to use. They're $4 each. If you buy all 8, because that's how we have them in the package, you get the 9th one for free, which is this heart. So you have a heart, you have a brick wall, some leaves, starburst, numbers, gears, snowflakes and swirls, music notes, and just like a floral design. But watch how easy this is. And then we're going to do more things in this, but I just want you to see kind of what this looks like. So let me take...
Do they smell?
No, not at all. It is not like the wax at all. It does not smell. So this is just black sheet of cardstock that I just used my embossing folder, okay? That's all this is. I just used my embossing folder on this. And again, use any embossing folder you want to. If you want to use the embossing folders that I have that I'm going to use in 3 weeks, then that's why we gave you a special and you could use those, okay?
With the shimmers, is it a class?
This is not a class. This is a make-along, and this is going to be the make-along in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from tonight, the make-along, okay? So this is how you're going to use these. They all look to be appear to be white. Now watch this. This is like magic. Here's dip your finger in here. Get that on there. And this is going to be a very, very, very light touch. And again, I'm going to be using the gilding polish too. But I just want to show you how cool these are because these are absolutely brand new. In fact, I think I have the first 100 off the boat. I'm going to use a different color. But it's going to be great backgrounds.
What's the difference between a class and a make-along?
Class, you get the class kit, just like we did tonight. Make-along, I sit here and craft. And if you have the products in front of you, you can craft along with me. It's not formal. If you don't have the products in front of you, just sit there and watch.
Or if you want to do it, you can purchase from...
Right. But here, this is the last I'm going to do. But look at how awesome and easy this is.
Can I put in a request for a Glitter Kiss Wax Gilding Polish Make-Along in the future?
It's funny that you say that because this class is what that is. Most of you have the glitter and the wax at home, and I'm going to be using our gilding polish. I'm going to be using gilding polish and the wax on top of that, but I'm also going to be introducing these cosmic shimmers. So that is exactly what this make-along is. I'm going to be using the gilding polish. I'm going to be using the wax. I'm going to be using these new Opal Blazes. But look at that. That's what I just did right now. Can you see how beautiful that is? Does that show up on the screen?
Haven't got there.
Okay.
Now rock it back and forth. That's what Elizabeth is.
Yeah, I am. It's a really, really cool project. It's a fun thing. Okay, good. They see it.
Awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah. So when we do this, again, I'm assuming that you guys have some of those gilding polishes. I don't care what color. It doesn't matter what color you have. If you have them, oh good, there they go. I'll go. If you have gilding polish, you're going to bring them out. You're going to use them. I'm going to use some waxes, but it's going to be literally 4 hours of us introducing these, going over the gilding polish and the wax. So you're going to mix and match. And if you don't have it all, that's okay because you don't need it all. So what you don't need to do is go on and buy, tons and tons of gilding polish or wax if you don't have it. If you want to buy a couple, buy a couple. But this is what I would suggest too.
How do you emboss? I'm new to it.
Oh, that is a loaded question and too much for me to go over here. I would say Google it, but if you can't emboss, or first of all, you need a machine in order to do it. And if you don't have a machine, that's quite a bit of an investment.
Does it rub off?
Look here. Here's my hand, clear hand. That's there.
So it's fast drying?
Yep, look at that. See that? Nothing.
Should we
not even glitter.
Both black and white paper?
Yes. I will give you directions, but yes, you want to have a hunk of black paper embossed and a hunk of white paper embossed.
Who makes gilding polish?
Gilding polish? or this Opal Blaze? Both, they come from, oh, God, why can't I think of the name? I'm not stalling. I'm really at a loss right now. I can't think of the name. Creative Expressions.
How is gilding polishes different from Opal Blazes?
Yep, I will show you. We will go over all of that, I promise, in 3 weeks. But look at this, just with my finger, and I could have done that a lot better. But look at how cool of a background that would be on one of your cards. Okay, so we're gonna do a bunch of this, and we're gonna be using Gilder's paste wax. We're gonna be using Gilder's polish. So that's in 2 weeks. So if you want to buy these, those are up on the site, and I will let you know once the site's up. And if you want to buy the embossing folders, you can. And they're $4 each. So these are $32, but you're going to get that heart for free. And I think we're going to do a lot with that heart by cutting and layering that too.
Will you show us some finished cards, how you use the backgrounds?
We will. I don't have any with me done. These literally just came into us, and that's why I made you these. But yeah, I can. I could easily make them.
How much for all the embossing folders?
$32? Is it? Yeah, $32.
And can I enroll in ACA online, or do I need to mail in the form included in the kit?
This is what you're going to do is you're going to fill out that form. You're going to snap a picture of it, and you're going to email it to as soon as you get the email from us or the Facebook that says it's up and running. And then once we have that, we'll start you. You just have to let us know if you want the 53 Chevy, start this month, or if you want to wait till June 1st and start then.
And when are you gonna do a make along with Jennifer or class for ACA?
Well, who asked that? I was just curious. I'm kind of doing that with the kits, like we did that with what's coming up with Mr. Independent, and I kind of did it with the, I can't think of the other one that we just came out with 2 weeks ago. I can't think. But if you want more than that, tell me you want more than that. When I'll work on that. That's a bad answer. Let me work on that.
Where are the Opal Blaze on the website?
Under our website's not up, is it?
No.
Under the online or the very first tab on the left where it says products used in class, you're going to see a picture of them, and it's going to be all 7 of them.
Yeah, and the stamp you used was Forever.
Oh, yeah, the stamp we used in the class was Forever. You're right. Thank you. So if you want more than that, let me know. But I kind of thought that by including them in these upcoming classes, that was good enough. But if it's not good enough, tell me that, and I can always create something different, or something more, I should say. Not different, something more.
More ACA classes, please, and any new news on when the new Misty will be out.
Oh, yes, I did call her last week. It's on a slow boat from China because of Corona. It was pushed back a month. So now they're saying the end of June. So, yep, our order is still in. I just talked to her last week. I'm so glad you asked that. End of June. So they're not even in the United States yet. In fact, I personally don't even think they shipped yet. But end of June. So they're a month delayed.
Can you continue to add the new stamp for the additional fee?
I can only when it's practical. Like, I'm not going to do it for the next one because the next one it's been out for a while, so a lot of people already have that. This is my thought on this. I gave you the discount on the stamp because it was a brand new stamp. I can't give you a discount on Stars and Stripes because it's been out for a couple years, and a lot of people have paid full price for that stamp, already have that stamp. So I don't think it would be fair if I just said, oop, this is on sale if you want this. And then the other one, Mr. Independent, the people who are ACA members are already going to get that as a discount. So we have 2 other stamps in the wings that we may come out and use for another class. If we do, and if it's a brand new stamp, yes, it will offer that to you at $10.
What about the portfolio card class?
I know. I so want to do that. I'm so close.
And then
I'm so close. The only reason, guys, why I can't do it right now yet, because if the show starts, then that's where those have to be taught. Just give me another month and I'll know for sure. And I want to show it to you. It's like I could see it right now, and I want to show it to you so badly, but we're so close to doing that. I really want to do that. It's so fun.
Do you take American Express? It's not on the sheet.
We do. And yeah, it's funny because you're right. We just recently started taking American Express a year and a half ago, and that sheet's 4 years old. Yes, we do take American Express.
Is there replacement tips for the katana?
There is a replacement tip for the katana, but before I sell it to you, I want you to take a picture of your tip and show it to me, because I bet you don't need that tip. I want to save you money. Let me see what your tip looks like first, and let me see if I could fix it.
Is there somewhere to see examples of what you get in the Scrap Pack Club?
Oh, yes, let me show you what the scrap pack was. It's, Nancy, it's to the left of your purse. Yep, all those.
Someone says, picky class, please. One can enroll in the picturesque class.
Well, picturesque class, that's whatever were there at your local convention. So scrap pack. We only had 2 come out because it comes out every other month. But this one was April's, and let me show you. It's 4 pages. So this is April, and I think we have 4 of these left. You could only get these if you're a Scrap Pack member. So let's say you join our page of the month, which is a Scrap Pack. You can go back and get April, but February's is already sold out. But you have to be a club member in order to get these, and they come out every other month. So this is page 1. Let me make sure you can see it. Page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. And then even though this is sold out, let me still show you February's, because it's from the same company. And you can see the same type of quality. There's page 1. And again, this one's the one that sold out. 2, because this one was the first one out of the gate. Page 3. And page 4. And the next one's going to come out, like I said, every other month. That's going to come out June 15th. And again, this is an automatic bill and ship program too. Any other questions? Nope. Are we good? I liked it. That was like fireworks. Bam, 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 bam. I have a feeling I'm going to have a long night with the website.
Beautiful layouts. Love doing them.
I know, they are fun. Okay, so with that said, I think we will say goodnight. And for those of you who like torture, we'll be doing this again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You can join us at 10 o'clock again. Or see us next Friday for a square make-along. That is always fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, kids.
All right, good night, everyone.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It's awesome. You're awesome. It's always a blast.
Can you show my ACA card again, please?
Can you show her what? The what?
Karen, can you show the May ACA card? I'm assuming is it the May is the truck?
Yeah. We have a couple of them. I could show you a bunch of them actually. Let me show you. And those people who are in the club, they get a whole sheet, a colored sheet, front and back of samples. But here, let me show you all the samples we have of the 53 Chevy. So it's going to be like fireworks. It's going to be big. So there's one.
Will Peggy be in the store tomorrow?
She will not be in the store. Our store does not open until the first full week of June, which is like June 5th or something like that. There's another one.
Can you reshop the squares?
Don't know what that means, so ask a different way. Another one. Another one. So these are all the 53 Chevy. Love that. This one's kind of fun because it has that wax on it. There's one. Here's one. Whoops, here's one. There's one. Here's one. And then here's a big tag.
Can ACA members can get old ones at a discount too?
Yes, they can. Yes. They can. So those are all those. But yeah, you let me think about something, because I know, Chuck, you really want me to do something too. Let me think about, something special for you guys too, just to come on and do something. Even if it's just to say how these are done. Yeah, because I want to do that. I thought I was doing a good job by putting them in the classes, but I could probably work on that easily. Any other questions? We're so close to... Thanks, Melissa. Saying goodnight. Okay, guys, good night. I will email you and put on a Facebook post when our website's back up, but I'm going to work on that majority of tonight. Hopefully that'll be soon. So I thank you very, very, very much, and we'll see you guys, if not tomorrow night again, we'll see you next week.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.